friend. You can invite a friend and a friend to invite a friend. Chinga kina chichiga, let us talk all about politics in West Media. Karibu sana mwezi ipi. Ende togende asi obo mobuya kabisa. West Media kwa YouTube tuko live. Let us talk politics. Yunangu kwa advert yemo. Togende moja kwa moja asi mirobili ito ya litu kuja leo. Akina Vincent Babu moto nyema iringi ngo bandu go chama rinde tukwanire chi politics cheto ya
Je, wewe ni mwanasiasa unasimama ili kutafuta cheo chochote sehemu yoyote, umetafuta pa kuwafikia watu wako ila hujapata. Sasa West Media tupo kwa ajili yako. Tunakupa nafasi hii ili uwape wakazi wa eneo lako ujumbe kwa upana na marefu. Pia huenda wewe ni shabiki wa West Media na unapenda siasa. Ungana naye Enchoguji for General ndani ya West Media ili ufahamu zaidi usioyajua, au wapigie simu kupitia nambari 0758 667676 0758 667676. West Media, eda jicho.
Thank you so much kijana mpole. Thank you so much Yamono kijana mpole. Aminata, thank you so much. Kwa vile mumekaribisha wasikilizaji wetu, watazamaji wetu tangu tulipoanza mpaka sasa hivi, na wahakikishia kwamba ile siku ni leo kijana mpole, ile siku ni leo. I hope kila mtu yuko salama tangu last week ambayo ilikuwa ni Thursday. Leo ni Thursday nyingine ambayo tumeanza, na sasa hapa ndani West Media ndani tena zaidi. Come on, let us talk politics. Leo ni siku ya siasa na tumeamua ya kwamba tutaiongelea hapa kinaga upaga siasa siku ya leo. Kinaga ubaga hapa West Media siku ya leo ndio ile siku tumekuwa tukingoja. Wewe pale nje umekuwa ukingoja. Karibu sana. I want you guys to share kabla tuanze mjadala moja kwa moja. Nataka unisaidie, na kunisaidia kwako ni kufanya nini? Kunisaidia kwako kijana mpole ni kushare link yetu ya YouTube. I guess kijana mpole ushaingia pale nyuma sehemu za YouTube, umeweza kuchukua hiyo link moja kwa moja, umeiweka pale mtandaoni, umeiweka pale kwa Facebook, umeiweka pale katika grupu zote zile za kisiasa, umeiweka pale, kuiangusha. Thank you so much. Nani yuko hapa ndani? Nataka kuona mkimeremeta kutoka sehemu za YouTube. Thank you so much Nancy, thank you so much Josie. Watu wazuri abantawa yandoche basore kulichinse mochi yantagete abantawa ya kijana mpole Josie, Nancy Nyaganyi, Josie nawaona tena zaidi. Watu wazuri kijana mpole, wakaribisha moja kwa moja nikiendelea kushare hii link, na nisaidie ukiingia ndani unaingia na kuita rafiki yako kijana mpole.
Thank you so much. Before tutaenda mbali sana, wacha tuweze kuomba tunapokaribisha wageni wetu akina Damakrini, akina Amina wako pale, mamake Boyce Omontomolito na wengine. Nataka kuona mtu ambaye anaitwa hapa Miguna, alafu nione mwingine alikuwa hapa ametangulia hapa, anapenda siasa sana. Siku ni leo Douglas Atika, na wataka hapa Nyauma Dennis, welcome so much. Nataka mtu hapa anaitwa nani? Vincent Babu mwenyewe uko wapi? Vincent Babu. Naona Mishairi Ogito kamu hii tuweze kuambia wala ambao wanataka kuuliza hii viti za uongozi, tuwaulize maswali, tuwaambie moja kwa moja Kenya tunataka watufanyie pale kwetu nyumbani, pale kwetu kichichini. Kuna vitu mingi asitafanyika. Kama youths we serve a lot, tunataka maendeleo yafanyike pale, kama project. Kama unataka project, we must talk about that. Violet Mogoi, thank you so much. Unasema number 3 katika YouTube. Tukiendelea, wacha niweke maombi kidogo. Unapokaribisha mwenzako na mwenzako akaribisha mwenzako. Vincent Babu kwa wapi? Wapi Feni Nyamusi? Wapi Mbati Fred yako wapi? Mtu anaitwa ukiona mtu ambaye anaitwa mwana Bonchiri, karibu sana. Vincent Babu anasema ako viti yako pale ndani, anasema from Kegogi kitutu cha chain note niko ndani. Watu wakuje ndani, watu waanze kuingia ndani ili tuweze kwenda moja kwa moja. Kevin Mayaka amefika hapa, ni yeye anaitwa Jomo. Wow. Kabla sijaenda mbali, wacha tuombe maombi tukianza moja kwa moja. Thank you so much. Tuombe. Baba, ni katika jina la Yesu Kristo, tuacha mbele zako usiku wa leo tukiwa na matumaini makubwa ya kwamba wewe Mungu wetu utaweza kutulinda na unaweza kututendea makubwa, na umetutendea tayari makubwa sana katika maisha yetu. Jehova, tunakurudishia asante, tunasema wewe ni Mungu wetu na wewe ndiye baba wetu, baba wa mayatima, baba wa wajane, baba wa wale ambao hawana kitu usiku wa leo. Jehova, tunakuomba onyosha mkono wako katika hii program, wale ambao wanaenda kuiongoza Jehova, kuwa na wao, na wale ambao wanaenda kuchangia na kuongea kutoka comment section, Baba unawajua vyema. Tuongoze na tuelekeze vizuri hadi tutakapofika tamati mwa kipindi ya siku ya leo. Ni katika jina la Yesu Kristo tunaomba na kuamini. Amen. Amen. Amen and amen. Karibu sana, karibu sana. Karibu sana, karibu sana. Dadi anaendelea kuorganize mitambo pale. Amina amefika ndani. Michelle Okita anasema amen, amen. So let us talk about politics. Where are the youths? You remember this clip iko pale kuweza kwa hawa ambao wanasimama katika viti mbalimbali. Kuna MCA, kuna mtu ambaye anaitwa MP, kuna governor, kuna masenator pale. So let us come together and ask them questions zenye wanastahili kujibu. Tuwaambie Kenya wanastahili kutufanyia, na Kenya tuko nacho kama vijana. By the way, vijana wanateseka, hawana kazi. Wengi wako pale, kitu wanafanya ni kukunywa bangi, na wengine wamepotelea kwa chang'aa na maofu mbalimbali. So we need to do some things, project zikuje, vitu zikuje kuuza kuku ili tuweze kuendelesha maisha yetu tukiwa na matumaini ya kesho. Hao ndio tunataka kuwauliza hayo maswali. Kabla sijaenda mbali, Amina, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Let me share first. I'm coming back.
Okay. No, not going, but you share and you come back. Jomo my brother. Okay, karibu sana. Are you ready to ask some questions?
Yeah. I'm fine, thank you sir. Nimefurahia kupika hapa nani.
Uko tayari kwa program ya siku ya leo?
Kabisa, niko tayari kabisa, nimejipanga, niko tayari na nimetangulia hapa kabisa.
Hebu karibisha wawili watatu wenye unajua kwa machina.
Sawa, nianze na Vincent. Manyeke hivi? Atoke maana jitekioro. Alafu orogunga happy day mwana umia. Okwana tuyakosa. Amenya kako cha maiga. Alafu na bibi ya uziezi abantu abaje maravu toma kukomya oja. Yes, na wale bana bala wo mabancho ndo siara bwa arangi. Abali kaniko cha maiga to tusanga so bwamo.
Asante sana. Huyu ni Choma Wungwaro, anasema amekaribisha mpaka Mama Michelle, karibu sana ndani. Naona Erikson Juma anasema RK West Media, please Erikson Juma join us from YouTube. We love you from Mombasa County. Kucha uulize wenzako wale ambao wamesimama huko Mombasa County, ni nini unataka wakufanyie, ni nini unataka viongozi wafanye wakiingia pale tamu ya uongozi miaka 5, ambapo si mbali ni miezi tunahesabu. Ni nini unataka wafanye mabadiliko kwa vijana, kwa wachane, kuna walemavu, kuna vitu mbalimbali hawatafanya. Karibu sana, join us from YouTube. Thank you so much. Naona Michelle anakopala anasema mashabiki wote wa KWS Media karibu sana ndani. Phyllis Ongeli akopala anasema high five. Thank you so much for joining. Mimi nawakaribisha tu, nafungua milango ili mufike. Program inaenda kuanza muda ambao si mrefu kutoka saa hii. Ni moto, more than fire katika KWS Media ndani. Uwezi kosa hii, uwezi kuwa pale nje ufungiwe. Hii ni opportunity yako, unastahili kufika ndani. Vile Leopard amefika Vincent, hii ndio siku yetu. Na hakuna siku nyingine utapata hii siku. Kucha tuweze kusemezana, tuweze kuulizana maswali, tuweze kuuliza watu ni nini mmetetesa hivi. Kama unaenda kuingia pale, unastahili kutufanyia nini? Sisi ndio kusema. Kama utaenda kufanya hivyo, hesabu yako 5 na uende kabisa. So karibu sana Black Leopard, nataka kusikiza sauti yako. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Black
Niko
Leopard.
sambamba. Niko sambamba,
Aha.
nasalimia Amina, nasalimia Enjogu, nasalimia Joma Mwongalo. Na wenye mko team comment, karibu ndani, tuchangie, tusaidiane. Tuone mahali shida iko, tulekebishane. Unaweza kuwa tufinya konga hivi, na ukiongea vile mambo itasonga, mambo itakuwa shwari. Yeah.
Wow, that is Black Leopard anasema ako tayari kabisa. Leo itakuwa tofauti sana kuliko siku zingine zote. Karibu ndani, usikose, na nataka watu waingie washare kama mwenzako hajafika Black Leopard, unajua watu tag the people. Naona Jobson ya Olinamo Mokoti akubara anasema enjo hi. Aha. Acha ingia ndani. Mokogoti kuja ndani, kuja tusemezane ndani. Leo tunataka tukutane na wewe face to face. Na ndio naenda kusimama MC ana kwa ana. Tunaangaliana macho kwa macho ili tuweze kusemezana. Naona Michelle Rokita anasema nimeona my CEO kijana mpole na Amina mko ache. Thank you so much. Mama Michelle, tuko fiti, tuko sambamba, tuko tayari kufanya mambo vile watu wengine wanayafanya. Amina anaendelea kushare pale. Tunaingia hapa kusemezana moja kwa moja na hakuna kitu tunaenda kuficha nje, hakuna kitu tunaenda kupaki nje. Karibu sana as we start our program. Chamoboga.
Thank you so much kijana mpole mbiyamona. Thank you so much Jomo Jomo Bwongara. Thank you so much Ndochenga Evintozi na vitu zinaendelea kung'ara, vitu zinang'ara. Sijui kama Joma Bwongara umeshare pale nje, umeshare katika hizo groups. Unajua kuna political groups pale nje ambao watu wanastahili kupata hii information tuko nayo. Alafu tuingie hapa ndani kwa mpigo tena zaidi. Joma Bwongara, ingia hapo ndani, chukua hiyo link yetu ya YouTube, iweke pale nje, alafu watu wakimbishane hapa ndani. Abantu bamenyokanie birundo Ndochenga. Naona watu wanaendelea kuingia pale. Link kijana mpole ashaweka link pale nje. Mokoti okwini litkoliriandero na ile siku ni leo. Mokoti okwini najua anakuanga mtu mzuri sana. Anatakanga kuwa mtu wa kwanza aingie ndiye anapata kile kiti ambacho unapata kirokelikia mtu angene driver. Naliako matainge driver bono tigangole chinchuguga abande go chima yako bako na kobeke ryogi. Mokoti okwini tayari ashanunua njugu. Mokoti okwini, I hope umeshare pale nje kwa ile group, na leo viongozi wenyewe wataingia.
Hiyo ni lazima tutashare.
Aya, share pale nje kwa zile group. Sasa leo direct toko bakaranga etokukaranga na ntagete bachiche megaiga tutageti kukarangonde otabuga ati bagari owetete ya lazima uchitete. Najua leo tunakarangana tu kwa sababu no Mokoti okwini
na tutaba nieke ana ndio chorwe viongozi
tuteba ni omana leo ntagete tuligelinga inkeke igatotagete ase kiongozi yake. Tunataka nini kwa huyu kiongozi? Vile Amina alishawaambia pale mwanzoni, hatutaki wao watuambie wametupangia nini. Uwezi nipanga, utanipanga aje wewe? Yale ambayo tunataka ni sisi tunakuambia nkiogoja kwa tokole utatufanyia nini, na kama ushakuwa pale kwa kile kiti ulitufanyia nini? Did you qualify? If you did qualify, then we will make you qualify this time round. Sababu Mokoti okwini tagetonda ngererie Mokoti okwini ndatonda ngererio honorable Bundi amyoko chagaiga honorable Masese
ndege to honorable Bundi achega rero mochoke ndege to montinaro uri gosino yo mountain view uri mumwamu go mutambe
yakorokunga
Morgan aje mano diem ya gaiga mothe unango muira kane wilba
Mbaiwete Morgan mali unanisikia Morgan fiu Morgan, kimbia hapa ndani kutoka Mountain View. Hey, unangojewa hapa. Ngongo watewi guganyire. Bundi, honorable Masese.
Na
Ntakitemo mnyoke
nimeche
bocha.
nani? Kuna jamaa anaitwa huyu DM huyu anaitwaje? Emonye KV yuko hapa ndani. Ndiria mnyoke bocha magagaria ache. Atafutie kuna kitu ile anataka nani atuambie Katwe. Katwe is a good guy. Atuambie kuna kitu Katwe ile anataka kumuulizia about Kisii County. Tusidanganywe. That guy napenda huyu jamaa because ako kwa ground huko. Anajua hiyo maneno mzuri. Na kuna jamaa mwingine yule alikuwa lawyer ama ni nani yule?
Ule anaitwa wakili Ronald. Karibu sana uingie hapa ndani. Wakili Ronald, huyo ni rafiki wa Emonye KV ambia wakili tunamuhitaji hapa ndani, ambia Katwe ameitwa hapa ndani na Mokoti Okwini elinde bamnyoke kocha tunataka usemi wa tutage tobo semia ushauri sema na kijana mpole Miguna 046 thank you so much yasoko samega iga senkirengia kolenga washaire isikogalia antagete kero montami yokekocha togo cha discussion yeye anyora ngato kwanira Miguna tabuga tinsa chogo cha wetetea ana time tabuga titageka ntagete bwetetea aga Miguna kolenga kwalengo last week mokoti no alenge gaiga itukeriga neri yao ntagete Miguna na kiogoteba na kyobora ikurunse garia Miguna nkenyoroke ke bono iboire ward kyo iboire na Nden county ke
nche ngiboira sakro uri tangani chakere ngwe Nyamira county ngacha Manga sub county Manga sub county ngacha Magombo ward ngacha Magombo location kama nyagotonya sakro kunganya guku village kumanya kocho mochiro nga mwamayaka abugwe koroko nyori chama muneye kichana wa nguvu no ko monyora abu no so
omora inoro yoyo agaria chinsemo chiao sub county morayo noro yoyo lebona igase kiroga se chinsemo chiao sub county segari
sub county ose ward
ward nereyo
ward yomra yorra kurunga onyingwa from Wiper party
Wiper party ina key performance ya na kire
onyingwa ya
omogambi onyingwa bono wakwane megaiga Miguna 047 inkolenga ogotambulishe megaiga Mr. Onyingwa nayo mheshimiwa minyokango gocha megaiga oiraniria maswali esinge intolero Miguna no ale megaiga muborania maswali on moja kwa moja muborania maswali mega na ki performance ya yere Miguna mukarange
kulingana na West ground
dojo komwabera
of course ndego komwabera lakini otemira sako nyaro osukire asinini nyoyo tigerenje lakini osukire asinini wewe pa etonye to nyaro kichana wa nguvu chama ya moiga nyeto nyesukuma to mwamagoro neragende kuru yesa tigere because ebakocha ne bitamira lisibe kelinga ngamente miaka ende 5 kura lisina tigerete so we want to elect the new leaders now coming tarehe 9 mwezi wa 8 itakuwa Tuesday to elect the new leaders hakuna kumdanganya nini
aya wono what about your MP member of parliament noro yoyo nainde ne senator noro alafu totigere ngosukigoro galia ngoikia se governor then imango kwali tinta baadaye toma gochambua ekerogo kia national politics igorogali
sasa member ya parliament yakoro kunga Sadra Kachoni Mose sobere birongo kurwe kiama kiama atene kiama bwane gatene nenchubiri lakini bono atene tene kiama ya kwerende ya uda yes alafu omo women le bone igakoro kunganya ntogoro cheruza umwalimu kurwaliri goma winero mo women le bone alafu ngicho governor yane talent neli bobeli dia tigere tu na nomora yono yomo likoro kunga Amos Nyaliwo. Yes. Na ndo gotie gochialia serikali enene bono nomora yone aga from UDA party musike honorable the 50 honorable William Samoei Ruto umora yomuya around ya serikali yetu kara chone bichana byo kabitiri besogotiri twarasire nabagaka igono otora from now henceforth
igo bono nkoira nande tole miguna maswali nkabwate na mange kulingana na mangana gwa kwanire ayibono ogendaria ogende ensemo ya mute okire kiri ingira negaria moino ntebie Black the Leopard nero Babu Vincent Babu andangererie wakili nero tutagite maigawe kamangana esenjere ndonge Vincent Babu Black the Leopard Black ndangererie wakili yango ngende garia temo queen aye Black the Leopard ntagite nko ekita ekabiro ndangererie wakili omoleta gochaga iga kinde moino gaiga nko ko soria nendugu yane mokogotyo queen mwira ninsegaria na county ya Kisii ngitwa bangire county ya Kisii mubango kyo yorororo nga kinko atole simba chikura gose anongeri tokwa chikura garia tukore story.
Okay. Asante Selibaga. Abantabo ndio mumaite mukwate geswali ekenge bono babona libe bakali ese geswali bunali bakakungena nabagere njeti angote njeti ngoko bisa ona le bobundi ni motagete ga gamote ya kene unago je koire chikura adenyo gwaka bunde rangi njina mongo mu advice una makoko timonto buda. Okay,
ona le bobundi mnyoka go
ona le bobundi ni maite sabago toka akina Rex abantabo akina Chofre toko banyora ese to abantu bauta bale sto tebanie kene. I don't know, by the way tiatoka nda se politics ya ito ya Kisii County.
Yes.
Lero naruka.
Lero ngwonjoka.
Lero na nonjokire.
Ora
simbara atito motomeka.
Aya.
Mwete siasa nensensi.
Ingereza siasa nensensi bado matuko na tigarete ebirenge na obigo change
koga. Simba wande denja kere gorokingo kachagozi. Okay. No, na chakire bobe. Tiganja kira alibuone umujumbe one mukansela ona akuru kwa Amos Ondeli angolne tamagendero ko bo member of parliament Amos Ondeli na ande inge na be kiroro kabisa iga Amos Ondeli igura mangana na ki ono muisho queen o kwanira aria kuruga iga as K West aino montomia na ando sele die para ngweteria majama ave bintu byane mpaka kabuna ka ngabantu bawo machoge twe Amos Ondeli tojo obo chumbe bona aboro no eko kekare abantu bawo machoge echate nwari kuno musaye bwo bakora ndubwate no fason barongo no musayare no muntu botia mwari patindoro chikorigera richama gose no DM gose UTA abantu bamintu bawo machoge to mumuro korokwa opatia na bwatu muntu ngafi obwate vision amangana yechate ebukana yechate bono gutungainari chate nandi na mwangi echate ngo mwagire simkorwa ambori we ni nani bono echate na mwangire
wekomo tapomoni wewe ni nani mokogote bono rende nga inko manyani ngokwa no tante nga oyo mokogote okwinge ncho
no tagarra igoni maitene ina mwakirte simu yabakubwa matekero agere simu korwa outside Kenya my friend you must respond padio moisio mumroyo korokonero korokwechate ndutu amwangire nande ngoli chakitore chate binde bya onye gutungaina gaiga onye gozungu kagari onye gote yabandati oyo tete kojigotera agende bosongo gari record free hiyo ni uongo propaganda zako utaenda nyumbani umuntu nukupatia yona arura
umuntu no badia okay
obo women rebu abuna adira bakungu bachore abutingi
akenya bakungu
ikiaira
abantu abakuba
advice yane sabakungu mbwali bwe Buhari na rango tera mpaka Buhari tari Buhari donya ale skin kondi
aya
kuko iguru
aina mangana kwanilwa mangana arura asemo kogoti okwini korwa se county ya Kisii. County ya Nyamira mokogoti okwini kero kurigereria ekero kya governorship kero kurigereria ekero kyo governor noroche vijana biregaria bikurwanirira ekero geke norocha bagakabararia bakurwanirira ekero geke na ende ninganje togo seme bwa nene mono nonye korwete county ya Kisii, but I know you have knowledge what is going on in Nyamira county. Gichoba tebi buya na maskani ikiagera n'abantu bakoigwa na n'abantu babwate amaskani yabo.
Injaba abanyamire gentonda abatebi reject Penny Momanyi reject kinakani yembu yanga bate
kwa batebi
buongozi obombote getikifwa geri Penny Momanyi abwate buongozi obombote geta akiri nande bote gete unyenyekevu okongaineri na unyenyekevu tere maana ali Penny Momanyi abwate igo Penny Momanyi reject toje somo Amos Nyaribo Amos Nyaribo njase muna makokoti anya Amos Nyaribo na nyagara na noyo UDA korukose nyambati abantu bari nabo batekeri korigeri go babere ngina kwande ga Amos Nyaribo nonyorete chusi yakara twasamberwa ekere bwoso ngari yaya ndwa robo sokwa iga Amos Nyaribo na tokonya igo ngwa robo sokwa bwatoka Kisii county igo Amos Nyaribo nanga muntu nga
Morori
Amos Nyaribo na nyambati asinye mokokoti tinde tiko ngiririo bande odete ko ngita odete ko ngira sia ya lakini rende njengisi county inde tindaro
au mwasinya ni na miguna ni ko bagaga go ikari ko rumo goto ekiagera ni manyeto muzimamo miguna ngayo muzimamo miguno oberete bono tutagetabarai we need leaders tunataka viongozi ambao watatusaidia pale chini kuinua shule zetu, especially now tukiangalia shule zetu pale sehemu za Kisii, sehemu za Nyamira, county zetu za Kisii zilifanya vema tu sana, zilifanya vizuri sana katika mtihani wa kitaifa, na ni kutokana na sababu ya kwamba Wakisii tumetia bidii. Hiyo masomoni peke yake, Wakisii tunao bidii. We need to maintain this. To maintain this, we need good leaders. Amina, we need good leaders. Lazima tukue na viongozi ambao ni viongozi wazuri. Lazima tuchague viongozi sio kwa sababu anazo pesa otoseli. Hapana, lazima tuchague viongozi kijana mpole, viongozi ambao watakuja kuinua uchumi wetu wa Kisii, watakuja kututengezea barabara zetu pale Kisii na sisi tuinuke, watuwekee street lights. Hatutaki kutembea kwa giza no more. Hizo era zilipitwa na wakati. Huo wakati ulipita kitambo tena sana. So tunataka viongozi ambao wataingia ndani na watusaidie kuinua elimu. Nimeona the other day mokogoti kwini timanye tinga county Keria, timanye tinga county Keria onye kwaroche clip weke na bogo nkonya and abaibuli ba bwatranire ba soire ba esukuru obali mu kwesukuru basimekire mete paka gesona baremire chinsiyaga basimekire bakunakira cyombe babekire baka chinswe no bagutugire getigati abana funzi mbabwate na nasi basoka gucia omwanafunzi gakorire kintu gikuru kwanga na kyo class work nata getosoka isikwa garia utuma 1 2 3 tena narudi darasani pale mambo yanaendelea vyema, lakini unapata sisi tuna abanyakinyoroni tutu abira bakomu. We don't want to encourage our schools, we don't want to give our leaders even space watutengenezee shule zetu kwa numa itogo chambaka wanga ngainko bagachira lende bono mwantebe nga you need schools ngainko bagachira mokoti kwini nkwira nande sole na bongora amina umata baswati ya basiasa
ndakora enjo gukwambuturi
mokoti kwini bono ndiye Mike sole it is your time
kwantige asobo gumende na loji oyo message ne ko abegira uno muntu bodia mate yamnyoke go chaga igare mu tebye kene na kyamangana abagwate ka ababuna abantu baru onyansa nyuma do mu minto yo no are yudu onyansa abo senata ndu kutiganga tebi tiga mu yateba nike no tore ka to tera mo muro korokwane oyo korokwane ro koroko bodia moyo oyo njo mondo maite senata bwe we voDM we certificate choose na otore ke katoko te tuotera nere bitu lakini omumuru korokwa nero korokwa Samu Okemwa na batei Samu Okemwa konye goko ikera Samu Okemwa motebi atia kore bintu bigaga nyakora social media konye goko muikera nane ngagotuma biasa na ngabatei tebi Samu Okemwa nane ngase ke tetwanya kumnyokane no mumuru ndo koiroka nere Simba ya Kisii County twale kumnyokane nere se group getiga na bande no muyare pi lakini eshida bantu mbamu mayi ninju tumo maitonde egende kinaga tebeti omumuru gwatengore ndabyo konya bantu toche monto korokwa oyo UDA oyo kunyakoruka ruka chama bune chameleon aende nyumbani nomo machogo mintari aende nyumbani oyo momoimojo oyo momoima
oyo nyonko
totiago chore chama bana ba minto ba gusi totiago chore chama atie chama ye yo DM tikatote banie kene kero monto UDA lakini algo runsega alingo choranda bantu bo DM because ndoja banda bo DM ngongo chego tokonya bali sekinyuru nagate bunanje ninkonyire para no MCA kitinge tarika sinta ketaji kondike onkonyire para ngo ndandi tingo ta chamato tojo mogabana ngina chorra machogurero I will tell you todio kungai no bogo mangana yega yoko ayamwa toretera ga ne chinyomba mogo twagachira chinyomba mogo twagachira enega ndo keri iraga teba munarushia kuku nini marawe mnawashika sasa tunarushiwa marawe na pesa kujengewa manyumba warainje na deyo wana ba minto bali bande karate na ande njogwe platform mwa odi tukeli goika moji monole.
Haya, thank you so much. Tumeandika chini na tumeandika pia na tarehe online, never forget. Thank you so much.
Na igoraria
na Mokoti nakuja hapo. Owendi mahali Mokoti tuliko chiande. Let me
hakuna mahali unasonga. Hata mimi niko na maswali kwa Mokoti. Hakuna mahali unasonga.
Aendi mahali. Mokoti Queen ukae tu hapo nikaribishe Evans Monte, thank you so much kwa kufika hapa ndani na hapa umefika K West Media. Enda yangu karibu tena zaidi. Eric Juma, thank you so much na kuona pale uko Jonjo, najua uko na burning points zile za kuchoma Mokoti Ukwini no ale gaiga agotongaina ogotongainora so ntomanye tinganga itore wiki eria gato tebenga Kisii County omonto gweka tobwate omosacha nsimba lero onjo kiro tebire ngomosacha machogu bono ntomanye tinganga itoberete Evans Monte igorange kamera ototebie 1 2 3 megaiga Evans Monte alafu maipero no gochimoina alianso ya somo donga Eric Juma Evans Monte unanisikia ndugu yangu tako igore kamera igoma yoto tebinganga dio igoire network ya moto kutire Juma bono kwanyoreri bagerie gwatwekiruri onse Evans Juma, thank you so much na karibu sana. Okay. Narude Ronald wa Ebo wakili amefika hapa. Eric Juma, thank you so much. Umezaliwa wapi ile gaida na ndio mugambi noroli.
Okay, nje nyoire chinsema cha Nyangoso,
yes.
Yere Kisii County.
Kisii County, yes.
Yere Kisii County.
Yeah, no le
Mokoti. Menyete nsema ya mu. Esiboni ga menyete Mombasa sai.
Okay. Thank you so
Mombasa
much.
na menyeta matuka mange.
Yani maite Mombasa egavana mogo cha kwati majitinga nsonko gose nororia koruchinsemo cha odiam lakini tigatora angazia koruchinsemo cha Kisii County gano tobwa tobotutuka
Kisii County.
Yes.
Tinda vera ngamona lakini kerengo liere lindo bwate Chris obule. Tugatiwara Simbarati. Tugatiwara nando yondero rolio yogata.
Abono ratigira abonto bwate nero mogaka ongeli nere etwani ya korusi kurukura kecho.
Aya bono ndagitemba tebiga.
Tebia ndugu yangu.
Oye tokoroka Samu obedire miaka mingi hasa serikali.
Yes.
Haya kolire aitu akabire mbia lakini aseboni yeye hata kitara agenda ngara tegere kidogo.
Okay.
toiche uyo koroku Kisii obule. Paite umwa ko Kisii obule niga twete ekero kindo mokemba kaboni gana akinire na akolire skuru akiri Mombasa na gukora igasi kinde nge yakorire Kisii waigwe birogo mbali chiminister agotenera nchanye na sendwete sekumba kana na maji taiyo maji kero murakero ikire shida Wante bago chande ko muntu kwenda wabidi watume kana ne pigo segali mwaji kurusia maji asatambe oyumna alenge kiongozi kanga kunyete bisima gali yabeke bikonya abantu kiskuru njire gali ngachi nyinge nchikendarati taraga chakende yonsi basye CDF fungwe wale kende nge yakolire muntu ndi byensi no mwana kirago chaka form 1 na bakora umwana yo akorire tibia wenda form 1 yakora form 1 and university ngana mna anakia akolire korumaega nali kumanya umwana ugakwenda gwesingo cyale ko muntu mungaini yogo niga se byongozi yawe atebire go bere njetindo kikende bakorire kyamana lakini abwesi baikeire byo baratigara nje so kwana kwane muntu nalinge kunga mukono simbarati no muntu olebye chinguru nekichana ale sai igaso na bara baso chali mpi chana ambapo toki na sai lakini abaka abwe ngaki aba bere serikali mna Kisii oburo bere saidi miaka 30 tuije sa munge saidi ya no nyoro 30 kwani batagete bagambe mpaka bakwere kwamba gutiga bara abantu banda bangana baru bara akaratara na kiwa kolegasi.
Thank you so much. Igona kyo gotebya abantu bari chinsemo cya gusiga Kisii County.
Chinsemo cya Kisii County niyo ngotemna yaba umuntu bate chinguru yora bakaregasi. Batimbara tinje kerengo ligere limo rendojo ora kolegasi eyo arana na ale tamagendero. Lakini asa babandi pia baratumuka kidogo. Tiambiri ngiyu ninde ne kene to ikajitali kecho moja na ndio tsara mna kaitara kere wachi. Ndio gane simbarati ngoja gwetare ne jikura chinyinge sana.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much.
Sei tekene nge ya kadri kabisa. Kyo bule ere kure yana ni ngijagu sitingo mwana wa ene ya.
Aya
oyo akoro na koleta kidogo na.
Okay, oyo akoro kunganere Eric Juma kurwa chinsemo cya Kisii County lakini omumenyi Mombasa county bono iga kitakechiga Eric Juma usibanduke ikiarangwira nande goche sole nkoboli siasa ya Mombasa na kere abagusiba le chinsemo cya Mombasa garia na bange na wanataka ushauri and I know they are following us. Thank you so much Eric Juma. Evans Monte, thank you so much na karibu sana Bwana Chris. Thank you so much Chris, thank you so much, karibu sana K West Media. Hapa tuko katika tumbo la ndofu, tuko hapa ndani. Ronald M Mayeka timanye tinga oyo wakiri oguma wano Jose nonde oro kwa Ronald M Mayeka onye wakiri, thank you so much, lakini onye tali wakiri naende Ronald tunakukaribisha tena zaidi okwera na gochia chinsemo chitchamo inogali kera Evans nasa megaiga network ya muwani ya isiko tindagete motugute kwa awamu ya pili tindagete Evans Monte, you unmute your mic then also emegaiga okole introduction ile proper ngajaiga ukorwa unatoka sehemu gani? Kisii County, Nyamira County.
Wairere bana.
Wairere buya ndugu ya Evans Monte, thank you so much na karibu.
Nchikanda.
Tika mkwaji.
Tuko salama.
Thank you so much. Sasa hapa leo tunazungumzia siasa za Kisii. Umestaliwa sehemu gani pale? 046.
Hiyo ni Nyamira.
Hapo ni Nyamira County ya Yabona ene ndugu ya nenga kabisa.
Kisii County Chibereki 45.46.
Yes.
Of course, yarona ndotanga naleba romu ya naleba nomo. Basi wabika ina basi na chinkondi.
Okay. Okay.
lakini rende kinachuma kitogora abantu abake abantu bali barakorire gasi group ya basamongeri baratumuka
okay.
ati ngamira rogoroga iga abantu b'emyaka yakire group ya basamongeri group eyo bali barabeira office bali barakorire baniga n'ekinga kitogora abantu abake kiro muntu no muve and tayokara 100% yetra tatebe nyarebe rai mo gabana ngetiera na kolegente kiamono
network umekula igami uti maruga yansega yandocho ikire maiga kwa kishindo maruga gali tayari genderera ye ndugu yane Evans
igabana ase bani bara ti aso in short ti tatara bante be myaka nake
una bwo semia Evans monte abantu bachorwa abantu abake na bwo bongo bole fresh butararo sakosena bo barocho bumanyi na ubabwata
manyi nabanya nabeta babwa experience na ba service gago anyale bakolire ga batwali experience
igo engencho neri ngati gatobateme
yes gatobailibaga
okay Evans Monte mega ugo no tebile nga wacha tujaribu vijana this time round. Evans Monte nitarudi awamu ya pili ambao tutazungumzia siasa za kitaifa pale juu. Najua saisi watu bado hawajaamua tuko hivi. So unataka tu ubaki pale. Thank you so much kwa ushauri wako ambao umetupa I know umesaidia watu wawili watatu pale nje. Thank you so much. Karibu sana Marube Jeff. Sisa, thank you so much na nimekuona tena zaidi. Thank you so much kwa kufika hapa ndani. Nirudi pale niambie ndugu yangu Ronald Mayeka, unmute your mic ototebinga 1 2 3 4 elinde tomanyanga ngaya igatoberete nga Kisii toirete kuruchinse mochechi county especially na kichuzukuru ngo someli gutora abana bose na kitore. Ronald Mayeka.
Wange njogu nongiwete
nkoiwete buyana inde mono. Karibu sana ndugu yane Mr. Ronald
bakwaniri
oyo waki
corona alenga ndoche yachire sometime
yes
na bakwaniri wono litangani
toitabire kiandika ikomi
ngojane na debana na kisiasa tali kanisa
yes
toko genda tubeka marunse tosabe siasa no muchezo uleta bauti.
That's true.
Ndoje discussion ya inone ya siasa ya Kisii in general.
That's very true.
My perspective will be ekera toko enda correct, let us direct people who are development oriented. Na bange ndoje kaiga batemire gukwanira between the young and the old.
Yes.
When we look at the development, you can be young but you got over muntu mugaka. Na boko mugaka obwato bongo mundomo. For me, I want to look at in a very holistic perspective. One got the crisis we are facing as a country. Ni crisis kia employment. So when we are going to elect, let us elect a governor. Let us elect a women rep. Let us elect another person who can be able to assist to sort that problem. Also, when it comes to counties and governors.
Yes.
Tali muntu lioko chikobeka bantu benyumba yabo boka. Ekere nyame gotioka mwabo moino mwechi family chinde wasangia abande barabo none sukuma tekoletigento teyo beko muntu re considerate okolengere na yaya kinaena na gochia lero mambiti ankole gentoki ngena na gochia.
Yes.
Na moinoga. Those are the kind of readers one gatotake. It is not about na kino mogaka no montomo ntomoke omuntu bwato bongo kolengera linande na ki yes boniga white collar jobs in chiyo. How can I create employment for our people when we don't have white collar jobs? Na kitoko kora abana baito bagende chinse chese kona Dubai because ntobwate kwe you nowadays you export abantu bachiko wake isiko na kia banda bako genda bachiko kora chiga sisiko where the revenue back to our county. How can we open this kind of spaces for our people? Because that's the only way you can be able to assist abantu bagendo bagusi. Nigende kama ndo gere domani. Kisii are hardworking. If you gave them the opportunity and what they are supposed to do, now and very hardworking. But nowadays we are facing one of the problem, which people are educated, people knows what they are supposed to do, but there is no opportunity. Every Kenyan youth is asking for one thing: give me the opportunity. But they are not given this opportunity. But then the only way we can be able to achieve that is to have leaders who are people-centered. Why do I say people-centered? Tari muntu uri orengereti kwenda ku enrich himself. Yes, abantu abange ngutaka bari be enrich. But you enrich yourself, you also think about the people. So for me, I'm looking at it, and that's the reason I'm saying, when we are going to erect, let us look at everything from that perspective. Na the other time make a bit of selfish. Tuwe anje ntu as voters. Na kyo anja uno mwaki kura. Kero anje uno mwaki kura. Liyo muntu rio bwata agendas. Chira ako konya as an individual. Siasa is about interest. When you know that my interest will be able to be covered with somebody government, na liyoko gendororo. Na kia vanitu wariko vorani, I used to tell people 2013, when interest between Uhuru and Ruto will change, they will go different way. People were not agreeing with us. People were making noise. We were prophecies of doom. But now the reality is here.
The reality is out.
It's about interest. When it comes to politics, about interest. Today, I dare say, you will be surprised the year 2027, Raila working with Ruto. Kuna wale wanasapoti Raila now, kuna wale wanasapoti Ruto, but they call each other names. I tell them, no, stop calling each other names. These people are fighting for interest. When the time will come and they realize their interest will be covered when they are together, they will come together regardless you are a supporter, you are not a supporter, they will not care about you. Politics is about interest, it's not about emotions. So when you realize and appreciate that, you will know that when I'm supporting somebody, I'm not supporting because, let me tell you, African politics is not ideological-based politics. When we have politics which is not ideological-based, is interest-based, it will change. So if we had political parties which are working in this country, is ideological-based, but when it's interest-based, so it will change. So as voters, we are also supposed to mature and know is about interest. Which government in Kisii County, which government in Nyamira County is people-centered and my interest will be covered. Muntu kia sando liwa campaign, muntu kia uragera bangina banyora manje because we need to give our women dignity.
That's true.
This is a 21st century. Is it very difficult for governors to make sure that it's possible? But what the leaders very focused. We need to give our people dignity. If you go to Meru, other places, you find is it difficult that one to happen? Other parts of Meru. Is that difficult to happen in Kisii?
Very
it's not
true.
difficult.
We are never killing, Bwana Ronald. What you are saying, it's very, very true, and that's the kind of advice our people needs out there. Bono nkwira ni maigasini ni gosengo sukimotu asenjerere ya bwangonko bolinga awakili. Bono we have these two counties. We have these two counties kurwa sechinse mocha ito toiboire chiagusi iga no mochandore obotutukan borakaneto obotutukan wabonene. So that's where I want you at least a little bit nkwa kitakaibere okwanire nga tikankwire Kisii County yankwire Kisii County kera abantu batwara obututukano iskogaria abaraya bakuriye kirugo cy'ubugabana no baroche babere batatu ayebono bunura tebye umungina gosomo gakora iskogaria abantu abakaro kwaba bekirira tiriya obuya nka king direction kyura abagaka ababali kinsemo cyagusiko se omongi no ori chinsemo chia gusigo somo saoli.
Again, don't that ever kerenko waligere libonsi. Dinda iteko waligere in terms yo montomo neno montomo, okay?
Yes.
Dinda iteko waligere li photo of them na contestants watagetekero gekyo kyobo governor mo. So dinda iteko narrow down to Kisii County. Karogole Kisii County arati noare, obule noare, machogu noare, ungeli noare. When I've done my research, I might not be in Kisii, but I have my network in Kisii, and which is working.
Yes.
Arati started this politics very early. Now what the ground in terms of, I can say, because politics is about numbers. The entire Kitutu. Itokoroka wano Kitutu chache North and Kitutu chache South. Where Sakari Onyonga comes from, they have substantial number of votes, which propelled Ongwae to be a governor. So he was going out to look at Menterani. Na kyuko ambako rakiroyo moboni ga atakete ko make sure a governor yaye, a deputy governor koru Kitutu.
Sisema chi,
Keroko ligeri machogu a governor useti Kitutu oyore advocate Migosi. Togo cha there is another one. Manson Nyamweya arusiti governor Kitutu. Tomanya ko irana ase asimio bakamwe senator warali Kitutu. Wanda etendigereria most ndaite konara sabantu babere. Ndaite koligereria in terms for me kerenko ambako in terms of record ya development. I find myself aligned to Ongeri.
In terms of development,
in terms of development.
Thank you so much.
Toko ira na arati. Arati I cannot be able to pinpoint very clear, but I know he's a very serious contender.
Okay.
In terms of mobilizing people, in terms of working, but I don't know the managerial skills, Chiarati. Okay. And I think last time I raised that issue. So until I know clearly the managerial skills Chiarati and how he will be able to operate the county, that you operate a Kiasongo style, then from where I sit, I will tell, yes, Arati akona upper hand more than other candidates. But politics, a day in politics is like a century. So it's not a time to say, but in terms of development, I'm narrowing to two people. I do away completely with one person. And I have my reasons, Obure. I have not seen development records to Obure in any way. Machogu, I can't comment, but I've had a lot of things in terms of there's some issues in Katana something, or something abete involved. There's a case I've seen somewhere about him. So I can't really comment about him in terms of development. Maybe with some of people constituency, they can enlighten us. What they in terms of development record in Akyomondo Yago perform, because we are here to enlighten each other. I don't want to preempt and I don't know. I don't want to lie. I want to hear from somebody from that county, then we will have informed opinion.
Thank you so much, Wakili Ronald. Thank you so much. We'll be having questions directed to Wakili. Tutakupatia moja kwa moja elindo ilanilia maswali. Kama uko pale nje, you have any question, we have experts in here. Your question will be answered. Swali lako litajibiwa. Thank you so much, ndugu yane Chris, karibu sana. Chris Watosredia Matukamange, I'm happy to see you and congratulations to the family. I know it's a happy day. Marube Jeff, I want you to stay just the way you are. Chris hi and hello then makwira na gochi moino gali ngenda se Jeff Marube nere mubori na ki abokire na kili tukolia heride. Chris, how are you?
Thank you so much. Enjo unago kilimono sana na nyina igure vya sana kwa bana ba minto. Imekuwa ni muda sana hatujaonana, lakini I'm so happy. Now I'm back. Imekuwa shughuli huko na huko down there Kisii wapi kila mahali. Now I'm full back.
Thank you so much. Na karibu sana. Aye Chris ngajuibu ira bono Nyamira go Kisii County.
Cheno monto Kisii County ya alibo basinyamache no seito enkako ime kabisa.
Amura na ririo monto Nyamira tina nyoro monto Nyamira lakini ni maetenga ngoira na gochia se Jeff Muinogaria na bara toke no monto Nyamira gose. Aye Chris bono na kiora tatebie siasa ya usimo no to atwalege kumureka mono asobo governorship no gututukan gore ebirugo byanse garia ni maetemu akora mujujo n'abantu amumanyetenga ningo already mwachoriro umurati. Na kioroche obugambi bwa busibore chinseme chyo yakorwa nyamache na kibago kwa.
Okay. Actually, I'm not good in politicians, but nabongo temanda sengo nyara nabondo che karongora agenda gusingo temande kola korwa dukola analysis yo kumana nkigendete at the background back at the Kisii land. Kola ronda nchi murato bwate boni ganto bwate mwesimi wa Chris Obure no ale buna nada kura sikia magia chubiri. Wade kijana mdogo anaitwa wanasema ni kijana mzee Simbarat neno wale kuru wako mnyokana sana. Ane bara wane kuibu babo ngeli. Ono actually nje mangana bo chiku politician bara buchiro chomo njogunda agotebi.
Tonyabu ati buya.
Njinde toko chiwe la moto lakini nimbu to mondo ga igo manyete bya mono na
kinkora. Oinerenta kete. Ngora gerare. Thank you so much.
Omogani mbwata ngora gerare tigara abo bega. Gakofula ni molede live ga mo turaburi nga maswali mbona ikira.
Wow. Aina ronta gete Chris Motebie imegaiga atole tokugamba mangana asiasa ya Kisii twaraga mpaka siasa ya county pitia ense yaito ya Kenya lakini rero anene mono twateto kurarigiria chinsemo chia Kisii no mugani akoragera gukora mondete gocha megaiga no mbwate wakili Ronald no Marube Jeff arigaiga mokogoti okwini no bari kuruma gaiga batageti kuboria abantu maswali secretary general na kororire wigole kamera yao moja kwa moja ngorete gochaga. Marube, how are you Mr. Jeff? Buyamono. Igore kamera yani igora mic yao elindo chitego chaga megaiga ototebya ngonga inaki kwa chinsemo chiri tia Kisii. Ngayorwete encounter ke yorwete ndugu yane Marube Jeff. Unmute your mic thing aboranga nale gocha gokonya boli kwa unmute your mic ye na kinale nge gocha gokora buya lakini kuna gabwo ase gotebanga unmute nuko nya unmute gato koigu moja kwa moja na wonko manya kero yabeire na wonko manya nga yabeire unmuted tema yega buye kuninjira gete awasente abia mina gokonye lakini nje korwa ama side chingo chinga nimbwate okonya konde akiboli nataka Maruba kwane bols Maruba ya kwangire tema buno ko nyani mute gana wangu koigwa bado gere muted aye gonkwira na gochimoino ga ki Maruba kuna kwani mute mic area aye tema bune kwira na buya igango koleta moja kwa moja bune kwira na igango koleta tigangira ne moino ga ndangilia secretary general nere MG TV. Okay, thank you so much. Bono igo yanchire bono sango gocha mega ya kompigo tena zaidi. Secretary General ntaito kire buno rego. Yes, Mr. Jeff.
Yakire bono. Tokwana ni mwenzi piki oli sele bwirire mwenzi.
Embuya moda.
Oyo nere Marube Jeff. Asante. Onere Marube Jeff mbora kuru Kisii alibo basi. Waigale turwa.
Wigale.
Igale turwa yeso abo Steven Kengere manoti nero mu kabero mugambione lakini bono yembwa to mugambio kuruku Innocent Obiri nero rigeti
Innocent Oviri. Okay.
Nero sejinga kije nero gongambira.
Na kiobora ibwabo na kimboletete matunda nde gose nabo babwekaine ya nseme ikindi kikarande.
Bono ena tebe so bugambio muna bono njakere iya before na gatwariro obule na manoti na utwa bagachenire. Bono abantu ababiri nabo bari gutuja batutena emia neri gasogosera. Twara na maene manoti okwanire buya. Twamo katwa kamirende twagenda twagwo twensi na kamonyo maite mama kibairwa kamonyo na batata ba twamugwira chiyo chigura twamwachi yonsi. Okay, omanya kubwata ogendo ikaransa ari bungo ikaransa kwa goikago chikorana ndi miaka ene yae kirenze na ndo minyoka gojo chaka okole yae mdogo. Twaro muntu yayo no mubuyo na ndi twira no so bure. Bono paka ikabamna bago nyago tuchiesera intu abanyene muroje gimo korabono tikamenya gutwira ni intu muri ko ga igatwanya kuragera twaje twabangaina kamia andi mwatwirani. Asubu maine incente bebo basiane magenderero tayo bakora. Tayo pi
barakora
kende. Bono etegete litukorie igoro 2017 kende nge bakora. Nandi muna twara ababegete isikole ndi muna chiemu pitia itu. Tukarana ndende tikata Innocent Oviri mumanyi. Nere gusina torenda nere engineer Oviri ndi muna togoteba muna gusina omosomo lendo togumuruka engineer. Ama ene nere bono kolide bosapi. Lakini seke nyoroke likiae otemira sa kunyara na kurusa mita gojega yasoka igari onare maka tobekera karamu. Yani pari irie kuchibua Yesu bwenge totebe na akora na ndi muna renda bako jinyango sorgo abantu bateba rena okora kodira bono rende nandi twamanya goita twateba abantu bono muna ndu abanyene maite ndi toko goita nandi toko gweni
igo
abantu bago tena ya Oviri igo omuntu uyu no muririe gekogera taruji gyagokora achieta gaikaransa gasti yakoli nonye mbantu mbai yabeire mirimo nonye youth kas kwa vijana kurwe binyoru no buskari obo nonye no bochogi obo tonya kwabuse igare gari chiro kyo nyombo eto mugonga kende ngeya bambana mbai yarikire. Bono nandi bono mnango kwa na light na nonye tini yo gusi ende mugondo na bono iga saa 9 ngo genda ndi mirimo saa 10. Twainyoriro mumuro kale kurukuyo bensio yaro omusayo moke igarende ama ene tabu atimirimo lakini okolire ebintu bibere bitatu asaba abana youth bari gore ebinyoro. Ori okolire college for example muno lega gwakolire college yobwalimu gose hospital gwakora koru patemara gukurigirie kebarua okobeka asegete okotena kanya kwa busaga muna bona igaba murambale bakora college ya bingani ya university bakora abaene abantu abo barikire sana kandi gotabwa tikerugo
no murayo mu
baletera mario ama bona abantu tumna intu yuti twate na ki mugambi tikito tagete kubuga munoyo. One tuamotetia irane aso independent ekiama gya independent tumubekere chikura chionsi gose abantu bali baleke nyorwa kaba mama bali na batata nere batebete na no yaro bie gatokwa nonye kero okorigeria so mitandao ama ene kero omuntu nere agotena oyaru utagocha no turusie bibuyu mutu. Nande manye gocha rende ase county engima. Ngiche se county engima ama ene ntege ntokoro ke change.
Change
ntua eto mugambio change yemu na ntubono Kisii ama ene ntugwena tutwale change sababu neri etwa etongwae gose ntwa muroberete tukamo chikura chionsi gose na konye bosongerie ito enene nebe epare gari epara yoke gari eturanyore transport eturanyore turatare raisi kubwa abantu bali abako baruegasi omaete kere pare rengia konyara uri transport no konyara turi
karange network na beko yakubere mube
korunonye ngo joge
koranga aya reception ya endugu ya Nemarube ya mubereire buna ya mubereire na inde na kikwabwa atamangana mayabose
mairanire bono twamanya konyona anye transport te yongia ase para ga igamna chipara chito nchiringia iko twanyona nonyera matunda ali ogo simige to konya ko chuna ga ali mugondo kwago to konya kunya ikibosongo nyorero mongino oli orure na arobyo moiko yori umoru yori akogoria matunda ali egera anyarete na arobi ga iga Mombasa ga iga aonerio monto oli ambere emia na intu to komoneriane emia igoma tene eragenda konyore faida ngobona matunda ali aga agotigara ka kugunda mugondo ga ali gosa ine chinyoni cyanya kuri kwanyora asara igobono asibono ise jinga jumnetiga ntubwene turigereri omugambi norori togochora tumuire gali obisi atokonye intu munaba na yuti naba mama bali baito abarusi uyu mutumuna endugu yane yakwana kurwabu.
Yeah, thank you so much. Bwira nande nainde around ya kabere ndugu ya Nero Marube Jeff Elinden Koboli Liskwali igoro ya national politics igoro ga ria naro obututukanu nene mono morore kanete tongo bwira ninde igoro ga ri koboli abera tato igango nara boli ya secretary general nare gaiga secretary general morega secretary general nye kore mega iganta yete kwani mitri mic moja kwa moja igongo kuigwa imega iga ya K West Media ndayanchobu. Secretary General, are you available? Nole maiga gari okorange network ya bire una ya mubereire abono na inde wonkwira na abono karibu sana mamake boys monto molito dochenga ambono kwa bokire. Thank you so much kwa chakiri koria ndo chama sana bago sumbwete lakini rende karibu tena zaidi ikiagera imega iga no enda yanchobu koimukia everything koimukia na kero mondo. Thank you so much na karibu sana mamake boys. Amina.
Yes.
Abaswati aya Mr. Jumu manyita abaswati ngoja bari batwara ubumanyi na kige kogera abatebe tumwe kerugeke kemokero kyo musacha tawaisa wikange kerugeke neki abaswati na indeka kirage kabekwe kando muntu tawaisa gukaribia Mr. Marube kerugekeria kyo bo women keri musacha tayora kebori nonye noyomo no kabakeraga no kare kelini kia baswati ababoka so ntoli gocha tu abachaya mono ikiaga na barabu ase bunge yaito enamba nerororo na inde babu atubumanyi aye Amina Aminata no bwate bumanyi bondora tatebye na ki 1 2 3 ase chinsemo kiria chia siasa ya usino no bwate abere
Jetimbo atikene kukwana lakini ntukagungo teba Kisii musubati stengo mangararo musubati otirene stengo mangararo musubati kurukudonya toto aigwa kabako kumbaka motu murus 2027 oina moire 5 years murus 2027 tota getomo uliterero kumuleka iga omoleko kwana abantu baiguma tanga sengenja gukwana ngagukwana oina yatote getogo tumulekere bitu donya toto mbaka engoli 2027 yusukense ntirigo ikira kigaro alafu goronyi kyogoro location MCA Walter obali muchache aswega abu atoro siri bitka Kisii bitacho bikaro yes tuakule ebare koru nyabi utombaka nyaguta Walter obali kakitini ko kwana gutya utinda etinkwa nabantu nda ngo choma tigaye nkirerego igoro nche maita sinko be
Haya. Thank you so much yako kwa minata ndoche nere na bwato manyi bwa siasa asinini ndoche nga agatagito mu women rep waye aite moja kwa moja na sari ya kugosuka se nganero MCA member of county assembly na already na bwate selection secretary general timanye tuko se bono ndoche nge mike ya ogere kuyamono timanye tuko se nonyi wete manya kuigole camera you can open your camera onye tokunyara indochenga oyo ala kurukunga secretary general MGM TV inchungo moja kwa moja mega secretary general nonyi wetu atanionyesha ishara ya kwamba ananisikia. Secretary general kwana na intwe Secretary general kwana na intwe Secretary general koranga bado reception ya yetera mwanjira linda choko chagati yango na indengira ne mamake boys how are you yandawo kole kanie mitambo magabu ndo chenga mbiyole.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Na inje nimbwate chikure ekyo.
Pwani anye monyi gwete ase lieta lya monene biyamule.
Ambu yatole secretary general. Ambu yatole.
Ano ba minto monyi gwete.
Kianda ye ikomia to kwe gwete moja kwa moja. Secretary general correspond after 5 minutes naende bona makwani itongo nyaira ni liale kitaika isano kero chiairire I got tigante bie mamake boy singa genderera ngakwira ni linto mwaliba genderera.
Thank you. Politics ngo tenena 2027 ngo tenena ward ya kawa wendani onchiete nkuma usbati stengo umusbati umungaini umeta sakuru na saku chinsengima okobwati dois donya todo monto molito ona na moko contrast na magenderero ase chinse mochia gusi imbwate maimenta umusbati omentere ase gente korokonga media umusbati Doris Tonya Toto Mrs. Williams kaka Williams attend baba nchiononde maiga yao como bakomwe kucho mogavana nomobui Simba nomobui akabwata usoro akamo ninge akatachiranse akaketega gasiondora Simba nomobui Simba nera toko echikura inchene opinion ya nenguru Simba nera toko echikura.
Thank you so much.
Ngenda bono igorali June. Any opinion yani, no one should fight me. Nchoma tene politician. No tachagari ka wenda na bako tayo muswati umuobo aso kora campaign. Honorable Kevin Ochieng Odhiambo na bako tenga I was the chief campaigner ya ye paka kaire kerogekyo. Ngenda bono igorali. Manyete beni morao ntaire ngaririri ngokora nde nene ngiri atari monkore nsiekerani politics yechu mbono tokonya kolani igorali aki baba the 50 tigagambe mwaka tigagambe ikera nabo nante ngaga koira esukari ngogwere ligoria ama bote kogwere ligori
Amina
baba nere lakini rende abantu ba Kisii county naira nirasemore inje mbasa bamagoro 2027 abantu bakawa wendani ward Nairobi naona amenyire for the last 12 years nichete ngumu kinda abasaba ko bako kwino moje mumbwatsi kinda chema amasaba ibitoki mumbwatsi era chikule chitochire mana kogenda lakini
ayo kwenda kuchia
nchenaonda tinga tuse kwangi kule.
Thank you so much. Aende ngore natole sole na ndo manye gotobo semia.
Yanta era limo yangenda bona.
Yes,
nomobui Simba nomobui Simba nomobui akabwata usoro akamuninge agachweteranse agaketega gasiondora Simba Gambe. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hayo ni maoni yake mamake Boyto Montomolito Karwa Sinse Moche Kisii County. Nere mwamulgero batebanga ngayo mlengo ye ngajaro chikochia Sinse mechiga trochecha uchaguzi mkuu unaokuja. Ndugu yangu Braden, and I know Eric Juma yuko hapa ndani. Nitarudi kwako kwa awamu ya pili. Ndugu Jeff, nitarudi kwako kwa awamu ya pili. Secretary General, I want you to work on your reception. Nitarudi kwako tena moja kwa moja. Ndugu yane Braden mwako ya oranse mya botambe. Braden, karibu sana. Ni maitenga ole on the ground. Abono nkonyora yani amangana ali fresh, siasa ile fresh, ekorua se ground bunere amaino ndoche na arabete na rokandoche nonye amaisoti na yarara nimanyitenga e ground ye kire sambamba na kia abantu bako tokwana kuruchinse mecho mugaka Friday
mbia muri mwezi yagu
etore buya kabisa
bonege ende ground na bantu siasa tokora ende butuko e ground to campaign di mugambi barati na to kore campaign butuko na mugaso bono ye campaign inde butuko.
Okay.
Na joro jawano ende ba to ta na magoro bona ba ndiko bata ya magoro house to house bono jerende na ota barende muchara na rumye mubugate nje aso gabona na rati ngo bekere to go chakerikia ga tirende ebia bono na girang no rabu to jina girang no rabu.
Yes.
Ikono na girang estima etore que sunte igoropi ka kia ni tiamba tebinga 2017 kera papa bugetu ena vete one week mo na konge na gere kanga go tso
please abe please abe so ya so
ego bona nyata inche bono iga akimbe geta akin tebeta aki muka katar kwere egere nani na promisiri mungina monto na amina embodi kuna baba kwere ege embodi mwalire abande batato mugoja batato abande mugoja aye posi amina na fundu wa mitambo na mungina monto bosonto to modi kabisa una baba kwere iga ijira wa embodi straight
mamake boys kwa mutigire siku ere tuja mwalika
ordinary mutaka ni ordinary omotu ay na ro chimbo ngori chingia sana na ro
aya
ngore ende bono injo kurwanga
aye to kwa tabanga na ibusi ko yani nanti konyorobo zonto to
ya kitu kama tukakora ediri kwa mukube kwa twa sirie ediri twa di esiri choose twa beke deal injamina tukabeka na ngaki mama boys twakuri mbodi akati abalende tika ebo mutiyonane after the 5th president papa
okay thank you so much Braden bono lende akirange koko omweshimiwa oyo okolige chikura bono takarairi mwakirange koko maiga musibwe nspiga ko tegerete na inde clip wekenkia na korumega iga yakobera mpaka na inde chinga kichigo cha kuchichia mutu mwakirange koko mega iga linde balio taraikera bone gwate ole house to house imbarota ikere ekiaera obutuko no bwenge
ni bwata mashabiki ya mukubwa nongajere kwa mashabiki yetu bwataiga mbara bantu ke sunte just a voice nimbata mashabiki iga ngo batainga Q West TV ne ngia na nere ko mekia abantu baba live
K West Media TV naende kwa batebia ba subscribe naende ba comment na ko like. Thank you so much. Karibu sana ndugu ya Neo sore ile kwa account ya ndugu ya ne Braden. Teba
ngona mbuya tulege twagokire sana nero goja gututari kibo tukuiga
mbuya mono
Dogonya goita campaign kia Simba Arati na Raila Amolo Odinga ndo mangana ra yoka tu chino ne ko bimbegete no DM.
Thank you so much Narodi.
Ndunzo ete mangana na ra yoka Raila na Simba Arati twakore.
Icha mube komolembe kamoko na goita chinsemo echiga chia usi na inde chinse echiga chia botuko kana kobe komolembe asemo gotacha mwatebanga omolembe kumugwake kura na inde omolembo tokeli kuliko bwatya ngerelio yonde gocha ngwante abielieta ngwante abi Ruben Oseko thank you so much
asante
oyo ndo yugo gwachira
ndo kuachira
achira karibu
campaign tuwa kaya Simbarati.
Simbarati ai campaign egendete gari oyo noyo mitoko kwa achira ngakie ai kirgo kyo owa msieni ngoko ikraya
Wa msie omuntu na wa msie
turaamua
bado tindamua.
Aya, thank you so much. Ngabo noyo ndenera ntebi ngaki
Kwana. Kai, nijenguru kukokoriko.
Kokoriko, thank you so much na karibu sana.
Mwana Simbarati akinera morote no mono no magaro minto.
Okay, thank you so much. Oba seneta borobuni ngoko kokoriko.
Bordina nyora muntu.
Aya, thank you so much kana kurigia ngonyorora machimba do tugata matuko.
Sawa.
Wabatakira ama yauna moko na weta na chinse chiga chiabo tuko ngoli 9.
Mbaro lakini rende wano.
Abale bakire kujime. Thank you so much for the special time wangeire lakini ndende I'm sorry rende lakini rende nuka endera no toramo no torochere nga kire gende mbiekere lakini rende monyore nga after the papa 50 embori mwalire ekide gende kira naka wine uko nyaka wine hapo
Marube Jeff ngocharo tumeke wine secretary general tumeka ale wine aye Marube Jeff ngote biri na bere iko
Jega gengolie buku
Onyenje papa nkonywale gakolire gasimarago.
Thank you so much Brayden Brayden naende kukukora Marube kwa
yes era como te nangaki inje nara como te bia achanga jero motu na mato ne lizangu nje ngondo serie kunu egera nanya kubugi gari kanisa iga egera nani banye kwangombo iwe twakorere campaign mune ikangonye ndie kunwero kuna nge twagonya kubugi ngora iga.
Aya, thank you so much Mr. Aya bano Mr. Brayden ngaki
Pegana James Moranga.
Yes, David Maranga.
Simbaradi numugaka Raila Amura Odinga. Mwangu chikura gaki.
Thank you so much. Timanye tinga ngai moko gote sinyale. Aiwa mangana. Mbuya mono mwaka.
Brayden aligeri private chat umkubwa.
Aya Brayden bono amino tebire ogende private chat yalia utararugaria ucheki private chat ikiaero kubekere amangana ga karamansu na inde mono alafu mako mwiraniria ndoche nga mbuya more maridai. Brayden, thank you so much. I saw my private chat goko na pandagaria na ndoto teberia abantu abunganto banje. The Secretary General, how are you?
I'm good my brother Enchoguyenda. Kerengoligereria rieta Enchoguyenda baba niga karokiru Dorika Mora Nyanchogu. Igata keretu chinga kichinchogu chiari nkuri emiongo bona karoku Nyanchogu. None gari yane nyuma nombe gete ebicha yae ngari kanga Nyanchogu. Yes, amina baba mbiyore muntu murito.
Nyanchogu neri.
Biyane bakendo.
Nago kire kubarra.
Biyamono.
Amashabiki yonsi pia West Media, TV etandete chinse mwenye chinse. Ekoguruma mune Nchogu, ekoguruma mune Simba, endo. Actually, nenga kingia, tuomiranire, onye chinsa chiaerire. Nago kire na iguru mujadara mubwate. No mujadara omuya yoko ta kumanyanga ngayitoberete. Abana inchi asebaberete. On my side, di tangani ngentongo tebya abantu baito asebabeta.
Yes.
Tobasa gukora amagosa yutwa korete from the previous days. All previous elections. Tusichague mtu sababu ya chama. Tochoro umuntu ogokora amagenderero orakonya abangina baito batige gutweru orakonya abana baito batige basome orakonya abagaka baito batige kunyuchichanga tokora amagendero yo gokonya gusiye ito tutige tochora abantu bali bakogenda parliament bakogenda county government parliament bakwane bareta omuswada bwokwagache industry yokorosi blue band na avocado chia Kisii kobwa guchireta thika ainora magendero tutagete ntobaza bachoro muntu ngano yo ODM asengenjo no ODM gosahare ase inyuma ya baba no tochore viongozi vili vigo toru biragere tutige kulie guchinda katika sehemu zetu za mashinani tochore viongozi vile biragere to benestima Kisii nseito abantu mbaro bakumurekere bibeya bakabona igencho
no mine
abantu mbaro bakubwatia maji more than 5 kilometers abantu mbaro batanya korole elami yako nyarekera areturunya gitari bosongo gusachire daraja moja nto basako chora chama okay bunangu kwa naiga igonde nsema ya security ya politics 2017 na tenete mune MCA ungatarungai ward akarana tenna I tried my best to do 1 to 3 before sijachaguliwa akarana rueta Somali na verete Somalia Mogadishu more than 7 years kwa kolegasi nikarudi akarana ligereti rongai na rochenga rongai teli muneta kirekoba I used my resources galijaba murabo kogote takataka for 2 months by the way na gatwara ba mura 300 na nawa kaba akandishingi 200 after 2 hours lakini na nyortenga I'm wasting my resources nganya cross dustbin ni install after 100 meters niweke dustbin ukikula ndizi yako ukikula chungwa yako unarusha maganda pale county government inakuja inachukua after now install 15 dustbins ebintu biri byaje tubikasangirira unabasigari ngatebugo kolega sitali ntali belong sijapewa nafasi ya kupewa ile ya kufanya ile kazi kuikira bono igatura kwane nanye ndagutume ogenda bakongatarungai chi dustbin no chire no chiumoire 317 pieces I used it with my money sikuchoka nikaenda kutafuta nafasi ya kujenga choo public toilet ungatarungai ward nikanyimwa inkaruo ngagenda nkagachira bangine daraja ngaguremete iko bale guchandika muno ngakievono iga yembura nonye mbono iga ekere mbura ya turunga tarunga ye orocherwe ichoire iko bagusunguka Masai Lodge ama Fatima ama waende Kandisi ngabagachere daraja nkaibwatu nkairu kotini bakabona igambwateki na kotini igona agachete daraja obore mu bwabande without kibali ni sababu ya maendeleo kaimo kyo kaboko igoronga tebangaga tali ma moment ngokorera gasi wikira bono iga abantu barunga igento nkeyo bakoreire abantu okobeke gambuti ore town lakini okobeke gambuti ndio utokeleze kwa barabara abana ba minta babita abagusi to base gwakira omonte kura sengencho ye chama akira omonte asengencho manyete ngoyo na bakondusia se emekononde oyo na bakondusia gatonga mutu oyo na bakondusi egambuti kogoro mbeke gakorto kierange korumwane basoke para Itangani before we vote you have to challenge your leaders even UDA sisi hatuchukii chama tunachukia yule mtu ataweza fanya watu wetu waumie na watu wetu wapigane hiyo ndio kitu peke yake tunachukia yule mtu ambaye ataweza fanya watu wetu wasiwe na amani wamama wetu wasiwe wakienda kuzaa wawe wana struggle mtu yoyote asiyopenda maendeleo mtu wa ufisadi ndio tunapiga vita lakini mtu yoyote anayojali wa mama omuntu manyete ng'abang'ina omong'ina oria ngobwata bare ngonyora bare amarito bagenda koibora banyora egari ekobarusia igaria ete engiya bairu nyagitari abang'ina bari bagotire batabwati abachokoro igakogenda ari mwaye aigore etapu atacha amache agenda ase nyasi yaya okie stima ekina kitotagete enchogu ya minto.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Secretary General. Actually, na ndenge kwenda nande goche sole Secretary General nkubolia maswali ya beratato so that we get an answer. Ekera, we have some questions here that are chitaranyora machivu, and I know you are the right person. Kolega igana Eric Ndoche na Katwe oikire megaiga Katwe. Thank you so much na karibu sana. Raiden Okwarengema, happy day. Thank you so much kwa ukarimu wenu na kwa kuamua ya kwamba leo wacha tuingie K-West Media na tuchangie na tushirikiane na wale wengine ndio waweze nao kutusikia. Thank you so much. Happy day. Thank you. Nitakuja kwako happy day. Nataka utulie tu hapo. Eric Juma, thank you for being patient. You are a very good person. Indangelie endugu yane Katwe Korugaiga. Katwe, how are you? Can you hear me, Mr. Katwe? Thank you so much. I've seen you have already unmuted your mic. That means I'm loud and clear. Katwe, how are you? Thank you so much. Na karibu sana.
I'm fine, thank you, Angel. Thank you so much. It's been a while, Ntwanya Ukwana, and I want to applaud the good work that you do. I don't know when the ladies sleep, because every day I come here, they are very much awake, and it's a very nice job that they're doing. It's a very nice one, and I want to congratulate their tenacity in what they do.
Thank you so much. They are ready to serve you, Mr. Katwe. They will never sleep until you sleep. They'll be the last people to sleep.
That's very good, very, very good guest. And this kind of women are the ones that we need in our country. People who have got that grit to propel people through this sensitization of politics and community-based ideologies. I really want to thank you so much. Tonight I've been challenged because I strongly believe that if we've got maybe more women coming into trying to sensitize the community, we are going to, because I do believe that if my mother was to give me an order regarding my character, and my dad is giving me that order, I think my mother's order will be very, very much applauded and followed, because it's not very easy to find ukipatiwa such orders. So I really want to urge those people who are in the comment section and in the community section too, social media, Facebook and any other platforms, to join hands and elect women. And you've seen today that the political parties have got a problem in terms of names that have been submitted because they have not exhibited the 1/3 gender rule, because there are no women trying to run for these political parties, political offices. And I really want to urge them to come out so that we do not have a crisis like the one that we had in the past parliament. You remember that it was advised by former Chief Justice David Maraga to dissolve the parliament because parliament and the Senate had not achieved the 1/3 gender rule. And because the president looked at it and saw like it is not of essence because we are going to lose a lot of money, almost 1 trillion, he decided to forgo that order, that advisory order, and decided that we can continue, but you do not know the next president how he's going to behave. So we might be having another crisis if women do not come out and be nominated, for example, so that we can have 1/3 gender rule. Remember that we the 47 women representative were brought so that we can have 1/3 gender rule, but still we've not achieved that. And it's a pity that a lot of women are outside there fearing men. So come out and try to help each other. So I've seen the person that was here who was speaking before me. I'm going just to take 2 minutes to probably give an advisory way of doing things. First of
That
all,
was Secretary General.
Secretary General, I really want to thank him for trying to help the place that he was trying to vie from. But he needs to understand that when you're coming in politics, there is something called baptismal by fire. And if you do not have that kind of humility and tolerance, there's no way you can survive in politics. You know, some few days ago, one of the celebrities crying that he has been told to step down for a certain candidate, and that is baptism by fire. Politics, first of all, when you're coming to politics, just know that there's no one who has your interest at heart. You have to love yourself before you come to politics, and you have to put politics just to put it in context, the way Mandago said that nini siasa unaweka kwa mapavu, usiweke kwa roho. Because when you're coming in, my friend, there's no one who cares who you are. People, even Raila himself, has been played in politics, and we know that he's one of the best political strategists that we've known of all times. So my brother who was speaking before me, kindly just understand that one, before you come into politics, understand the law very clearly, because in my own opinion, there is nowhere your rights were infringed in what you did. Because you have to understand that when you're trying to put up anything in public, it has to be in consultation with the and the national government, and it has to pass through various bodies. So for example, hiyo daraja ingeanguka ivunje watu ama iumize watu. You see, it's again the government to come and try to explain who did this daraja and what was the motive of this person to do. Did he ever have any approval? You see, such kind of things, you really need to look at them before you start doing such things, because you lose a lot of money and the government does not give any kind of hoot of what you'll do.
So
my brother
things has to go through the procedure, the right procedure.
Everything, even when you're doing CSR, what we call corporate social responsibilities. For example, you want to go and give Kisii school food. It has to go through the Public Health Act. They have to know which kind of food are you giving these students. What if the food harms the students? Yeah, it's your money, but you see, the government has to come in. That is why we elected a government. So when you are a politician, don't just because you're helping people, that does not mean that you should be off the law too. So you should be doing things in a systematic way so that you do not get into a bad side of the law. So to finish up in a 1 minute, I really want to again what is said about the political parties vehicles. One is supposed to understand this. Political parties are made because of ideologies and policies. Yeah, somebody like Amina can be a very nice person. But if you've boarded a vehicle, a political vehicle, for example, that is promoting homosexuality, how do you expect somebody to vote for you just because you're a good person? It does not work that way. Political parties are vehicles, but inside those vehicles are, for example, now, for those people who have been in Nairobi, there are matatus that you find that they are going the same route, but kuna moja iko na very loud music na kuna ingine iko very quiet. Si zote ni gari, mbona usipande gari yoyote na uende? See, gari ni gari too. You can still use any vehicle, but you see, you have to choose a vehicle that is convenient for you, that brings peace to your heart. I've given an example. Amina is a very nice panelist there. If, for example, I know she goes to church, she promotes Christianity, but you cannot tell me, yeah. For example, if I wanted to marry Amina, I'm a Christian. For example, she goes into some cultism. Do you expect me to go and try to lure her into my house and knowing that whatever that is within her is not good? So political parties are vehicles, yes, but they are not just vehicles. Within those vehicles are rules and regulations and conditions that one they do not support. If they do not support your ideologies, for example, let me give an example, another last example. UDA is supporting bottom up, right? Azimio is supporting, has another ideology, for example. Let me use ODM, not Azimio, ODM. In as much as somebody might be very nice and is supporting bottom up, and for example, I can't see if bottom up is working for me, there is no way I'm going to support a candidate in UDA, because the policies that is going to use, there's no way he's going to use policies of ODM to be implemented through UDA. That one we cannot be able to let's not lie to each other. So panelists and the people who are listening to me and watching, kindly, in as much as we want to say that we are not going to elect political parties, there are limits to that. Let me be honest, there are limits to that. So let us not lie to each other about that. Thank you.
So thank you so much, Mr. Kato. If I may take you back, if you allow me, let me ask you one question before you go. Actually, you really try to advise people out there on how to reach to elect a good leader and all that. Let me take you back let me take you to Kisii County, if you allow me. I know you've done your evaluations here and there. When you look at Kisii County, the Kisii government now, the governorship seat that we are going to elect these governors, we have that seat now. It will be declared vacant very soon, and we have these guys who are interested to this seat. Have you done an evaluation on these contestants when you want to taka hicho kiti? What can you talk about?
Yes, I have done a very, very, very critical analysis of, let me say, the three topmost, the four actually, they're supposed to be four. One of them being Chris Obure from Jubilee, the second one being Ongeri, Professor Ongeri from DAP Kenya, and Machogu from UDA, and Simbarati from ODM. And in my own opinion, I'm an ODM diehard. For those people who know me, I'm an ODM diehard. But you see, yes, in as much as I'm an ODM diehard, I strongly believe, and I'm saying this without fear of contradiction. And if anyone who wants to challenge me, it's okay. But I'm saying this without fear of contradiction. We are going to bury our county for the next 5 years if we make a mistake of electing Honorable Simba Paul Arati, because one, the type of politics that Simbarati is playing, the populist politics that is playing, is politics of the day, carrying the day. I've never heard him exactly say what he wants to do for this county. Is because of the populism that is coming in, and because he's a strong candidate from Nairobi, and nobody has ever questioned of his track record. It is because of the wave that Simbarati is going to be elected. I'm quite sure that he might be able to clinch that seat, but you see, at the end of the day, what are his policies? And if people are to go back in the few years, 5 years that we've had Professor Sam Ongeri as senator of Kisii County and the governor for Kisii County, who is Ongwae, look at the way these people were friends, and Professor Sam Ongeri was quiet because of succession politics. He was quiet and he never said anything about Ongwae, never took any petition to the Senate to question the way Ongwae was spending the county money because of section politics. So now here comes Simbarati, who has been endorsed by Monyonka, who is the very close friend to Simbarati. Do you expect Simbarati to be questioned by the Senate at any given point? My answer is no, just for the quick one. If at all we were to elect Simbarati, then tell me we have another senator who is who is going to be against Simbarati in the event Simbarati misbehaves, because who is going to keep on the checks and balances of Simbarati? And the problem is if at all we have Onyonka going for the Senate, then we should be scrutinizing which MCS we are electing. Because if the MCAs are still will be in the pocket of Simbarati, because the MCAs are the legislatures of Kisii County. If they are not going to be to check the powers of Simbarati and the way it's going to, because the executive powers have to be checked by the legislature. So if it is not going to be checked by the MCAs, then we are in for a very big shock, because when it comes to populist politics, and these are the problem with the way politics are being played in Kisii County, because of the wave. You saw that is the kind of politics that Sonko was playing in Nairobi. So if we are going to have that transferable politics to Kisii County, I'm afraid we are in for a shock. Thank you.
Okay, I think you have a question here, Kato, Mr. Kato. Usalama, go and open your camera so that you can, you can even ask from actually wherever you are. But I see this question here. I don't know if, Usalama, can you hear me? Usalama, unanisikia?
Jambo limurori swali.
Jambo
swali azogo wanja kwao mbiamono tigana bagwanye mbiamono na ni mulaba na keiwe.
Thank you so
much.
Thank you so much. Aha.
Hospitali ziada wanaonje ndoje bo.
Mbuyole waige tenka.
Ai Katwe unasikia Kiswahili, unasikia Kizungu, unajua mimi naweza hizi zingine zinanichanganya ndimi. Yonge
ni sawa, you can ask in any language, Kisii na any other language, haina shida.
Okay, tigangubolie Kiguzi. Wakwanira mangana Kisii County. Je, wakesi mwono chaga mami. Je, ngoro nyamira ga bulogoro. Lakini nda kubulira swali kwa kwanira mangana bagaka uwa kwani muntu kuna na seneta Ongeri wakenyire babo Simbarati kwa wakenyire goje nda kubuli bona iga ase campaign endere bona iga ndoda chora barai izwali yani yari goja sole ayabuno ligeretie onya kwangira mangana ari wakwanire igoro y'omuntu yo amumaimonyo ngana Simbarati who's the next governor Kisii County na kinaro kubuli on taibono iga manyo kwana kinaro kwana igoro ya siasa kidogo
onye kombota vuya tigango aso ngora natebaiga Simbarati no mwana to onka vuya nando mwana muyo mubasi. Yes, he might be going to be the governor of Kisii County. I do not know about how democracy is going to play out. But if, for example, Simbarati becomes the governor, what do we expect? If we get Ongeri as the governor, what do we expect? And Chris Obure and Machogo. You see, one, if I was to put Ongeri on that seat, in my own opinion, and the reason as to why I strongly believe that Ongeri can be the best governor is one, Ongeri has run out of time. Let's say, for example, he is a strong man, yes, and one, Ongeri in his tenure of office of all elective seats that he has held, he has always invested in human resources. Meaning this, abantu Ongeri alikire kurwa Kisii. I have worked in Wajir. I can tell you there is a school called Korofarar. When I went to Korofarar, I found 2 Kisii teachers who were employed during the time of Ongeri being the Minister of Education. When I was moving from Korofarar to a place called Buna East, I found 2 clinical officers who were employed the time Ongeri was the Minister for Health. Ongeri has always invested in the human resource of the Kisii people, and that is what we want. Right now, we do not have jobs in Kenya. I'm looking at a candidate Oragende Nonya UK to sign an MOU with UK and Kisii County. I'm looking at a governor who will go to Finland, who will go to all parts of Europe to invest in the human resource. Have you checked on how much money Kenyans have sent over 1 year for the last 1 year? Almost 350 billion shillings to the country. What if Tonyore governor ekoira abantu ngombo nande negotiate an MOU of salaries, nande negotiate on behalf of their securities? Ongeri has demonstrated that, and that is the only solution we can give to. Remember this: people have gone to school so well, but what have we done for them? Are we going to let them to rot them in these the bottom up nonsensical things? Tigato invest as a human resource
Olengali swali ya swali ya usalama ya ila nilibwe timati usanaende no waterinde
mbuya mono kwana mugambi lakini oni maesa ndibona tigankira oni county echibere nama etenje munango kararali tikura cyabona ya election yabono abantu bali baigwete zikana ende bali ma bategerete twale kwanja tutiga kwenda kujole chama twakira umuntu kulingana ne manifesto ngakia bangite ibintu byago gikokora ibintu ground ebintu twakira bana ne chama byatukolire sana twaka ibintu chama twaka 6 pieces goika tokwira ne ground y'abantu abo batukolire bona tigangira oni muna nkwane poti nyamira na Kisii county nje ko bwana government yetakire change totally mugakondo bwenje ole muna nale government sai obolire kero kyo bugabana twaende senator nje ko bwana nale kochora byongozi ibi nale gutwara muna nje ngwaka kikule chozi nchora abantu abo bonje bakogenda nka tujenje abantu abangana baro barakore gasturali ngina na muna bono nkwanire nyamira government ya nyamira ire abwase mbwate my honorable Amos Nyaligo ari mugakori atakera ende kadora abeka none bichana biribire ekichana ke ngao kerindara manya kere kikire ground era chenje serikali digo.
Okay. Thank you so much, Usalama. Thank you so much, Usalama. Thank you so much, Katwe. Mmetoa ushauri ambao ni ushauri wa kusaidia wawili watatu pale nje. Sasa wacha nirudi hapa. Mr. Katwe, usibanduke. Who is calling? Somebody has something to say? Before I go. Oh, Secretary General.
Malizia hao ndio tutaongea. Malizia na wao kwanza.
Actually, Mr. Katwe has been answering you. I don't know if you were listening. If you didn't hear what he said, I will tell you to stay just right there because Mr. Katwe is still in here. He will get back to you and he will clarify all that you are talking about. So, happy day. Sasa, mambo. Uswatio muyana ndo betre maigege kati yango tomoyunga inkiabwate tebia inkiabwate igoro ya politics, siasa. Happy day. Karibu sana.
Poa sana hawa honorable. Umeingia punge direct. Thank you so much and God bless you. Yeah, abantu bamentu muri maiga ngo bakwani na hi, habari skari hi. Yeah, habari tinsi. Yeah, in fact maiga yani honorable mintu na nere encho ndovu. Yani tuko ndani ya ndovu. By the way, amangana ega siasa aretirwa ase wori amangana maya sana agotema tutu are korengereri sana intu abantu abatugochikwa abantu chikuruma eta intu twente kugamba igo toteme korengereri sana ne ekura yago nkayo konyerugochi itangani kabisa. Let me introduce myself. I am Vin Nyamuza. I am coming from Kisii County. Yeah, umachowe burabu. egento ngochigoteba iga inche ngochigodrop iga iga Sky West Media na bari batotegererete isiko gari. In fact twasire abantu twasire nindu tugwaka chikura tumepotea sana. Tiga kochora omonto ase eng'encho buna okwaire chumvi, tiga kochora omonto ase eng'encho buna okwaire reso, chora ngo omonto bwa magenderero, chora ngo omonto okogokonya. In fact nkosoma tore twasoma twakore esukuru naende twari main kokora chikonda bono tobwati gasi togokora chipara ntobwati abantu abare abaremi wananyanyaswa totema nkokorigereri na bantu kitogochoregere tokonyeke bono iga nintu togokina abaibori barerire tosomete kende nkio tobwate nonya na ekosi yogosona chianga teiyo mbwate ngokora toteme korora abarai togochora. My dear friends, ntochora omonto ase eng'encho agoseka, ntochora omonto nase eng'encho bono nabibwate, toteme korora omonto oratokonya buna intwe bono iga togokina bono iga toteme korora na omonto toramoe kura nacha gotorwanera gochi bosio because mbono togenderete konyora abana mbono togendete gokina togocha koba tunyakorera abaremi tunanya. In fact abaremi yani abantu buna becha inche nande omonto ngorwa ase echae okonyona bono ase egocha yani yama yagocha flat kende nkeyo. Abaremi tunaumia sana, abaremi tunaumia sana. Moteme korora na omonto mogochora norori lakini ase inche ODM tosha. Simbarati kwangu tosha. Igo abagochikwa ekero gekio abagochikwa ekero gaki moteme gotorwanirira tiga kwegwa ekero gase na mira tu nacheka tu gaki moteme gotorwanirira tororokanere ntotire konya kwa babona tonya chigwiri baro bakarire chigwiri baro chindi dogocha bakonyeka motema ngokuru ikoiru motorwanirire nyagitari ntubwati yani inchira tokonyorera abana ntubwati ambulance yekomyoka na mbwange tokonye abari mogochikwa ekura abarai bari mogochikwa ekura na mogotegera Sky West Media na mokoiro yora egwo yokoira gaki moteme gotokonya.
Thank you. Ebinebirero by'omusubati. Yes, ebinebirero by'omusubati, ebirero by'omusubati na ndio maite ebirero by'abasubati ngocha vile vyewekana. So mumesikia kilio cha Happy Day, analia tena zaidi, anasema tafadhalini viongozi mkichaguliwa fanyeni kazi, nasaidia pale mahali ambapo ulichaguliwa uweze kusaidia. Hakikisha ya kwamba watu wako wanakunywa maji na maji ni safi. Hakikisha ya kwamba kuna shule na wanafunzi wanasoma na zile zingine barabara ziko sawa.
Nataka kuuliza anaitwa Happy Day.
Uliza swali.
Nimuulize swali kidogo tu Atajuaje kiongozi mwenye anachagua ni mzuri na mwenye ataenda kumfanyia kazi?
I can answer you. Inche narira naki oyora egwekero gekyo ateme gotorwanirira oyora egwekero gekyo burai ateme gotorwanirira ebina byebiriro byane.
Thank you so much.
Swali general.
Ni nani anauliza?
Ni Katwe is the one who is asking question.
Yes.
Actually, for those people who are not using the kindly mute, kuna a lot of echo that is coming, really disturbing. Nate koboli hapiga. One, indi kwaroche politician ya Kenya, because normally politics are supposed to be that okurangeria abantu taliyo bagotegerere obategerere. Get me right. The people are the ones you are the one who is supposed to be listening to the people. The people are the ones who are supposed to be asking you questions and giving you ideas, not the other way around. So when did you ever see, for example, a gubernatorial aspirant in Kisii County seated listening to people so that they
don't
can
have
give
time.
not even having time, because one, the way politics is shaped, I will be very glad one day and confirm that Lituko Katura recall one single MP from parliament or an MCA. That is when I will know that our politics have become mature. Norocheko recall MP to impeach a president is very much easier than recalling a single MCA. Truth be told, go follow see the procedures of recalling an MCA and impeaching a sitting president. You'll find that recall a president is very simple. But they'll be happy. When did you ever see an aspirant listening to people? Bamutebinga na kimu na ibona watebire etukoiborera njira etogokoraki omuntu igagochote bang'anche narigiriri narore abande bakoiborera njira kwama kumubori reasons bakoiborera njira inchire chiechi korore akuna they will never tell you.
Inatebonaki abantu inatebeiga abantu abaiga tokwewe echumvi twegwire eso toteme kurigere na muntu kitogochora abantu abatokwewe eso twegwe echumvi toteme korona muntu kiura togochora ura tokonye nabo igaba baguchikwewe na buburai kibara ibuna bategerei bateme guturwanirira lakini abantu tugwake kura toteme korona muntu kitogochora ura tokonye totige kwewe chumvi ne chireso ne chisiringi 10. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Wacha nikaribisha wawili watatu kisha tutaendelea na mjadala. Ni Governor Bernard, thank you so much for being here na karibu sana Mr. Bernard or you are calling on Governor Bernard Onunga. Thank you so much. Nyachuba na korole megaiga karibu tena zaidi ndani ya K-West Media na ndendo ndugu ya nemo koti ukwenye ukire megaiga abatebanga Katwe afungue kamera timanye tinga Katwe if you are in a position to fungua kamera mokoti ukwenye hata yateokora ana kwa ana, lakini if you can't be able to open the camera then that's good, we still accept it. So thank you so much Mokogoti Ukwinya Sokwe na awamu ya pili, Secretary General, thank you so much. Tiganara bababere patara kwana Katwe, I want you to chill just right there. Nimaite Mokogoti has something to ask you. Ekiani mumanye. I know nimo maite utambe. Secretary General ntagetokirera bunorego nkaribishe endugyane kwanza Bernard kiraigo narangelingo Nyachuba, how are you? Chiwonya kwenye wete ntagetwani miutie mic yao elindo kwane na abananchi balisikuga. Nyachuba onya kwenye wete wani miutie mic yao. Oh, thank you so much. Nyachuba wani miutie mic. Touch it one more time, Mr. Nyachuba. Nyekune na endele. Ne mic one more time. Thank you. Tikira. Ande kwa yesik. Wale ngikoje kuna just one time. Yeah. Ya vile wana na wote kwa hiyo.
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Nyachuba.
Yes. Na wasalimu amjambo.
Jambo tena
zaidi. Usiku. Ningependa kuchangia mada lakini ni vile niko mgeni sana, sijakuwa ndani sana nisikie vile mmeongea. Lakini ningesema tu neno moja, tujaribu kuwa waangalifu sana kwa watu wale tunachagua kama MCA, MPs, governors. Wao watu ndio watakufanyia kazi, tuwe waangalifu. Tujaribu kuangalia huyo mtu wakati alikuwa anafanya, kama alikuwa mwalimu, alikuwa anafunza watoto wetu aje. Kama alikuwa ofisi yote ya serikali, aliwahi kufanya kazi gani yenye ilitusaidia.
Okay.
Tusiangalie ile pesa amekuja nayo. Tujaribu kumfuatilia mahali alikuwa, angekuwa na uwezo ya kusaidia aje. Aliweza kusaidia hiyo wakati ama hakusaidia.
Track record ile ambayo kwa
tujaribu kuangalia mtu kutoka nyuma alikuwa aje hivyo mpaka hapa mahali amesimama ako aje. tusiangalie ile pesa amekuja hiyo wakati nayo saa hiyo amekuja na pesa anasema nitaenda niwanunue 10 niwanunue 50 na wanipee kura na mimi niende nikaenda sangu. Tuangalie mtu yule atafanya kazi. Naweza ajia hapo juu sijajua mahali mmekuwa kabisa.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nyachuba. Hatimaye tuko sewa subscribe lichinsemo cha YouTube galia au kulenda ali kunya K-West Media, alafu o subscribe o like and turn on the notification icon, alafu wa comment ya wasome gaiga moja kwa moja tuwabwatira na some galia Mr. Nyachuba o subscribe ase K-West Media elindobe member bono gaiga toko gendera ebirunde bimo ali totali kugotiga maye. Subscribe.
Okay. I think me subscribe.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much kirera bwabu igangongirane gochia moino gaiga tiga ayabono tobeza para kenda I will mute you chebweke kya nare gosumbua nkobe kone mute nkira buneye Mr. Nyachuba okire igo manya gote biendo guyane governor Bernard Onunga governor bwakire buya gose boire wherever you are Mr. Governor. Governor Bernard Onunga. Governor Bernard Onunga. Governor Bernard Onunga. Okay, thank you so much, Governor Bernard Onunga. When you are ready, just raise your hand. Naende to paleta wachamegaiga moja kwa moja. Secretary General Oikire Megaiga Mokoti Oikire Megaiga Katwe Noale Megaiga Apide Noale, alafu na wenzangu pale juu mnapoangalia wako hapa ndani. I don't know tigango togende tukwanira ni our national politics tokochiko wind up bono manyete tokochiko kora inki mokogoti okwini inki osokobekira amakomoto mokogoti okwini what do you have inki obwate kyokobeka moko
oma eta mangana naso no bono ayebone kwagera ne tuja kominyokani amangana tuturakwa nkato ya nanda igendonge na tukuboli katu
no ale mega iga mugoli yangu moja kwa moja akikola nchi
because mwana roja kwa muroma chagu chief campaigner ngagete na chama chief campaigner ite ya machogwa no ale gema na chama ngo inde so Katwe
is listening.
Katwe egendo kuna kitu kingine uliongeanga ile last time tulikuwa hapa about Simbarati. Kama si mimi nilisikia vibaya, kuna kitu ulituambia utakuja kutuambia more about Simbarati because unaelewa maneno ya politics sana. Nataka sasa leo tuambie watu because wewe uko kwa ground, sisi hapa tu maneno ya online tunaangalia hapa tunasema hapana, hapana, leo ni yeye Simba, leo ni yeye Njogu. So Katwe nataka mimi kama Mokoko tu niweke poa. Hii maneno ya Machogu na Simbarati. Achana huyu mwingine huyo mwingine achana. So Katwe mimi nimekupea nafasi kama Mokoko tu unielezee mzuri sana.
Kama sijakosea Katwe kama unanisikia utafungua hiyo mic. I know ukifungua hiyo mic I know you nitajua ya kwamba uko pale. Okay, Katwe ashafungua hiyo mic. But nilimshika point moja lakini sitaki kuizungumzia. Katwe, can you respond to Mokogoti's concern?
Unajua Mokogoti I like the way he will challenge you. First of all anataka ujieke kamba and then akuje he will always want to use your words again for prosecution but Mokogoti nimekuonea 18 vile unakuja. One, I want to tell you this. I'm not against the candidacy of Simbarati. I'm not against the candidacy of Machogu. But you see the problem with and I think over the recent days, give the devil his due. Arati has changed the way he plays his politics in Kisii County because one, you can remember that he used to do his rallies on market days. Kirokore campaign during the market days, you make the business people to lose money. And that is one thing traders konyorabangire kogechigu na area. Because that is the day abangina bakwanda chiro bali kichibesa. Alafu omekoreta surely early and Kisii town. And you know Kisii town the problem ya Kisii town. Our physical planning and execution of that physical planning is very poor. Oisako sawa Kisii town jamu bwata asinini, you will be completely stuck. Embrace etu asinini town yeye, you will be completely stuck. Yani town ye, it's like a 32 pages. Somebody was making a joke somewhere in a social place that in town you cannot cheat. You try to cheat, you find that you're cheating with your neighbor without knowing. It's a very small town. So as a politics Simbarati used to play because he used to feel that like that populist politics. And remember this, politics ongeri na Obure wagocheza. You've not seen Obure na Ongeri waki end around. But be very cautious with those two wazes because Obure last time he got the number 2 with coming very close to Obure to Ongwae, very close. Was he campaigning on the roads? No. So what does that mean? It means that that person is physically loved by the people. And when he does the house to house campaign, fear that kind of a person. Instead you montolio go masses, but I really want to answer Mokogoti by saying this. Simbarati is young. If I was to be him, I would have gone for the Senate seat first, studied the politics of Kisii County, because as it is looked right now, akunanga deep state and dynasties, it's like they've ganged against that young man. And you'll be surprised that Obure and Ongeri are holding hands, fighting Simbarati in one way or the other. Let him be very careful way he practices his politics in Kisii County. Because remember, even Ongwae, in as much as he's an ODM member, he is not in for Simbarati. He is not in for Simbarati completely. He is playing outside politics. Ongeria go support. But to be honest, he is supposed to be very careful. In my own opinion, Tigaligi abaga kabaliba kale atali na barabu. Amangana yo konya gutara na monyongo goto tebinga igago cha kwenda kiraro sirie besa yaye nero nere go cha komotigarira onywere kenyugu kya Sunday on a public podium. It is very bad politics. He is trading on a very bad ground. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Katwe. Thank you so much, Katwe. I don't know if Mokogoti Okwini, you've received the response that you wanted.
No.
Secretary General Ngochande Gochaga Abo Bernard no Ngochande.
Enjo, sio mimi nilikuwa nataka ajibu. Mumesikia kwa nini niliruka Simbarati?
Okay.
Mara.
Okay.
Katwe mimi sikuwa na Katwe, mimi nilikuwa nikatongozwa nikaingia kwa machogo. So hivyo Simbarati ajunge huko ni Kisii County. Aje maneno ya hii maneno yalikuja katujengea nyumba. Yeah. Atajua juu. So mimi naidi watu wetu wa Kisii County. Achana watu wa Nyamira, watu wa Kisii County. Tupewe mzee machogo.
Okay.
Na Samu Okemwa kati ukikuja kupatana na Samu Okemwa mwambie ache huu maneno yake ya mabroga ya online. Aingie kwa ground.
Thank you so much.
Mimi nimemaliza.
Samu Okemwa na wakabwato muchando na Mokogoti Okwini. I will bring you guys together. Ninje mbaleta amwema iga tukuje pamoja ili ndo mwakiusi naende ereweka ajitete moja kwa moja. Bernard Ononga, I'm coming to you. Let me go to Secretary General up there. Secretary General, I don't know if you have anything to say because I know Katu responded to some of the issues you raised earlier. I don't know if you have anything to say, Secretary General, before I come down here to Governor Bernard Ononga. My Secretary General, MGM. Okay, MGM is not ready. Whenever he's ready, I know he will come in. na azungumze na sisi. Governor Bernard Onunga, I hope this time round uko sawa na unanisikia moja kwa moja. Yes, thank you so much. Tebi angabira tato Governor Bernard Onunga no katu ale megaiga okukwiraniria maswali yao no mukoti okwini ale megaiga no nyachu ale megaiga kijana mpole Amina na happy day. Bernard Onunga.
Thank you so much. Let me introduce myself kwa Kisungu. Kwa sababu ya siasa nowadays watu wengi tunachifanya panda wange tuwe kora nganto manyeti siasa. Last week nomination ichi hata kireo kole kana ase vitu mbalimbali, but it turns abantu bakaye direct nomination. Nakiura choro murai uliuma ete no muyale konyo murai umubega kayo direct nomination. Ile swali nko bolu cha so mheshimiwa Katwe. Au
Katwe, pay attention na uandike chini ujibu au maswali moja kwa moja.
Nga kibu muntu bunanje beni ndatebe nga kibu nabono ntebe nga mamoima no muntu omuya simbarati ewu direct nomination. Ina kibo cha sende kine ntigeta naboli. Iyo ntigia kabere. Siasa yaboni garoche mbuya twakere chama. Azingi abantu bali tole chama ime kabisa. Nabono nda ODM papa goteba guchia togende guchia. Oyale UDA Ruto agoteba nga twende guchia twamubwati guchia. Mwarole yendo kiaba in fact nomination ya UDA first batanyansi yabo. Abantu bachore tubarenge ebigogo bali barekorokana marieta makongu marieta manene bakorire gasi bono buna tuma tususioni okorire gasi ese serikali for so long sase kwende sector ya education tuma ete abantu buna papa yao abantu abange tuma ete bakorire gasi lakini bakarutunza ase nomination no muntu kumurutanza ase nomination of course no muntu ozo abana inji banje na ekichane gena baba tokorire gasi kubwa association koko cha ODM ase nomination yatakire gokoru abantu bachoro omuntu ori batagete omuntu ori abantu batatagete we direct nomination ase ngenjo ose kiongozi kie chama kama tengo nkuru twarense eito yo na rongete kibeza kire chingi yake kubwanya lebe kwanyorongo omuntu utumikire kibeza okore campaign for so long kwa makonyora kwa rutirunso omuntu munga direct nomination. Igo haki teyonga tatochora tatotena ngochora turu omuntu omuya omuntu narogoto control from somewhere ogototega tochoro ase nginjo ere no muntu imbare genteke egento kende ya gatatu Kisii County mimi nimekuwa chief campaigner wa Simba Arati Dagoretti North last election yenye alikuwa elected kama MP. Nimechua Simba Arati for so long ndio wakati akikata mboga Kabiria. Simba Arati ni kiongozi. Simba Arati ukifuatilia hata yeye ndio kurunga chipasali distribution of passaries it is 100% tiki yenda gusi ubwatia mpia gusi uyo lengo rubwatia chipasali na kibakoena akonyoranga chipasali chikwena no na ufisadi yani babwata abantu gete bakwa taringa n'abantu umati pasali sometimes kicha introduce batetenga asa abantu batari kwenya patichi koni pati ubwati Dagoretti nini Simba Arati bintare okora Dagoretti North posi nenke igare kuruchi pasali kulingana na kiole kulingana na kiwa polite ando kwegwe pasali okonyore pasali eyento kende yakabere mwata yankoli murumura yume genda akoli prata anote yabarige no bose okonyo muntu kubose no bwe mti orengo mwalimu inki akorete kirarenge buno mwalimu Simbarat kuchakira okonyira abantu abange Gusii. Of course ngeriche hatred yaronga nubwata omonto getokoire besa okomotetea, but the reality is Simbarat amecharibu. Tulikuwa twarenge Kisii December as K West Media, abantu bali bachite bakarigereri ebintu Simbarat are gokora areko abantu bosi nani ongeri agocho abantu bosi nani amini echumbi na siringi ya mutini. Simbarat yota wakiro monteri bweribu obosi esukari omonto oli Christmas kai gakorete kaisanege konye okubwati gendo so omonto akorire abokuri Simbarat ya Kristo amefanya. Brother anateba Simbarat ni kijana angeenda usene. Our president now is Uhuru Kenyatta, alikuwa kijana. Hatukupea Raila ama Raila hakufightiwa kuwa president eti sababu tumepea kijana. No. If you are a leader, hata kama ukijaribu ukiwa kijana mdogo, utafanya kazi mahali umewekwa kulingana na mahitaji ya hiyo ile yenye umewekwa ama section yenye umewekwa. Sasa inachua katwe wewe ni kijana mdogo. Na ile kazi yenye unaweza fanya kwa ofisi ama unafanya saa hii, watu wanasema hii kazi ni ya wasee wanaweza fanya, but unaifanya perfect. So wacha kuambia mtu kwamba wewe ni kijana ungeanzia usenate. Sababu next time akichukua ugavana, sijui kama utasema namna gani, kama akichukuliwa tuseme kama amechaguliwa leo akuwe gavana wa Kisii County. Unaweza fanya maandamano kumtoa pale sababu yeye amechaguliwa akiwa kijana. Leadership inatoka kwa roho. Kitu ya ine kibesa kiri kikorwe abantu bagutara butuko ogutara ase nyomba in fact none ekibali meji togote bakire kirasigete kirwata nangoja kiri nabarumba tagetoko konya gete amumo last round yona alenge Kisii taribu kuba story kinyinge yona alenge Kisii nkarore enseme yamo Simbarat akarangeria abantu akababiki getigete kerabe getigete omwe mpi werie yo ari gweta tu abantu bakamura Simbarat ko nyonyoru gote bakamurangeria mwechimba no tura Simbarat tubeka gatokore tumuganyite nere akatema gosera abantu atena kinkuba bono ibintu bina ki abantu nabwo abayetigamba akaru agachakira siringi 100 bantu mbali kwera agacha siringi 50 bantu mbali kwera muri igasoete gari makora agatama akagenda at the moment yako tama Simbarat na liagosoa Simbarat gaya ayetekero omonto abana 100 siringi 500 abantu abaneri ande bonsi bakagenda ande kwari wikagari wakiro omonto ngagama yaroro gwacha abantu bacha lakini agasera kiro omonto akagenda ntei konye kwarenge gari no bwata omwana usinkwa gwata abana usimbabiri bairu 500 aya na musacho umwe rweri obugima buri gusisa ayi tomenyete musacha kiora agokonye style ngabune yes for now asengi njorigere situation isayere gusi nono kwagache nyomba abantu koro kiware in fact social media umuntu abantu bamenyera abantu bachandegete gusi umuntu amenyete nyombe ko mutwera ande tubwate gabana uyimoko nagota usinyagarama usimo gote bongeri obere gusine senator for so long tanya go korengeri into bune Simbarat arengereti yoko kora yoko konya abantu of course tubwate show kwase siasa but through that show okonyira abantu gete batari gocha gokonyeka barali igo omurai konya tokurigirisa ayo omurai no rudibune sister anatebanga abasubati bakakonyora abananchira ligiri omurai ochakire gokoroki intiara akore tiga kungainu ngabono ngaya no monto yo mo gosenkatwe ongeri okwero siringi 50 osoko owaidi dio sena chako igasi ngabona singi tario kora kende tara kora kende yonsi ochako mukora campaign as social media tigato murayi uri torochinga nagendete gokonya abantu baito Gusii tigange kiongozi katwa angeneria maswali na mubori abere nje mwa indapu ga bunkorera enjo one mute
I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Governor Bernard Onunga, for your help. Let me welcome my brother down here, Sisa. Igaswa megaiga na inde network yabanga ya mutuguta kidogo, but ndo tuiranire. Thank you so much, and I want us actually to wind up. Sebona atole kituko kwa katika kile kipindi cha Lala Salama. Wono tinga retiwo seninga la onde bwensi asoe studio at this moment kijana mpole chinse chinde chita ikachinto kora a winding up. Wono asing to Sisa ikire Sisa, how are you? Nonyi wete? Thank you so much.
Ningovedo mwaka.
Ya, tote vingabira tato elinde togende goraria sekatwe toira no chansa iga tokora mwana.
Kwanza ngo bakwana mwezi mbiyamole.
Mbiyamole, thank you so much.
Yeah. Ara bategerere nore network yana ya jangina ni kidogo. Lakini wona ya jere na soire. Ndo tikimunya goria mangana ngonya gosema ntole.
Yes.
Na nena beta kere abantu twarariro burabwa kerinde tosome nore bari gusiga ari kindugu kiri cyaito nore na baiboli maete ntubono ngorra tole bintu bino bikogenda isikoga nore gwetere mitandao ngobwati tole na kisiasa gendere na magendera kiaga agendere ni chi county jinde chi constituency so na butoko nyara ko iba ji idea irinde twakareki tosome bari baito bari gari gusiba tamaiti bintu binde byonse njekero ngokwanira bono ngwanire siasa bono ya gusi singenyo no mu gusinde na constituency ya nguru ne ya was constituency lakini buna buba sintore maega sana sama gendero whereby twara twalira bagambia ubono mukoro kana bujinja kujya gusi ya bo Grace obure uburo utogambire miake mingi sana bakagarondo mwana ndara iburu nyiwetu obure bachenjani oso amanoti uburu ira na manoti yabo cyane byongiranga lakini bo basi etore maega sana bone bara bono nere koruguru kebukwa kanda bakanyangoso yakore miaka ngizara sinita nyakoroso iko no lera lakini wono nabakonyara asaba gambia bana boto nabo bagochiba bakemete yekire jinga kichikura twabarara ande kwanyoro omonto muna bono tete muna mangano yobo gavana bwa Kisii asaba ndo bali bakoboli obo gavana bwa Kisii je kulingana na maoni yane na nokora kwana Oma iso tusikulire lyo mungwano kusimbarati simbarati yo korere gasi Nairobi nando abera se aba mbi bali barabaya ando sikulire population ya Dagoretti na very almost 140 to 150 karongo kombe abono ne ya bobasi 65 registered voters ase abantu bali baroro n'abantu bali Dagoretti lakini eturabake lakini magendero tayo mugambi tu ajorete ntwanya kamorra nore bunge tari gukwana keriyo sikire bono nja maoni ane abantu bari gwanje turatemo mungwano usimbarati abara tokorere mirima ke gusina barateme guchinji gusiye lakini dende ngokora na omateme e problem toji twara ase county most yoko muna bone governor ko nyara jibesa bono jia jiro ngwaya nyore se miaka ikumi wa jibesa jia jiri mibuko y'abantu because aba MCA na butoko chara barabe omatega sia aba MCA na bakoro simbole budget ko oversight governor lakini bono kanya babekire mubuko omuntu buno ngeri obere senator nanya korora itukolino sio korora mikana governor ya Kisii gosigento ngeri ajire kombo ebabwata ine bale mubuko na egento nare gotebia bagusi bosori ongwete onye bagwanja kojora simbarati mbaba sako mwali jadi onyonga because abantu abati close friends abantu abandi bakubika no mubuko ebintu byajire kogenda na ndo togenda kuri mini ali onye bako simbarati bateme kurigi omuntu ndomwa ba mo senator ndubwata bamura bango mungwana buno yoguruko Samuel oke mutima zingo buri ali goseka atigete lakini bono matete yo ni problem na siasa buneko genda dynamic ya siasa chiki genda into clans na chibesa ni chijama ikina kigigo toita bona bagonya tubwa mugambi umwe lakini bona abantu bako bagana gosena Azimio na Kenya Kwanza umugambi uri uri gosene chama enko utaeti opportunity barora bafagiri we style iyo na bayibuli bayito baragwe bakamate no nyotoka bwati besa ogo joko yo gosene ne reso buro como ereso otebo muntu no bure unge yo como hago seno bosio bwo otebo muntu no bure na ago borina simbarati ngikia enalire nyarebe ngikia enalire because yo iruose nsingia musini inere problem tubwate gusi lakini rende generation ye tuwa change bonaiga eke gori kigeito nita ke toteme gukwana no Bible itwate naki ai mama gusai that ebintu bonaiga njera biko genda igana iga chibese ja siringi ja msinyo ko gwisikoro usikobe gurinya kitali amari ogori bago sikunya gutuma chibesa konya goranya kitali ko genda ebigo konya nyarebe na barakonye ekina kiugira tokonye rioka nande abatori siko ko iga totari gusi bigato teme kubwata no mugusia story munabona siasa yoroje munabone national politics yoroje abagusio mate bono tindo jigo seba kumugusina ro gatene nande bone gato bwato garige na ro byo birogo babanganire biajira bagera na baiko na baruya mugusia se to irekero kugana iro binda gatena ki kosio sinero mugusia ire dagole dino tie buna simba jite gusie bato urite bakao moruyo libituri sirachi igo to akirusi como gusina to basimba ra guru na ro bintu bwa ono muntu toligere dinakuru arama nane mugusi dindo jose mugusi onaro kaga igobona to kenda thegor na nande to tienda mwa so konyoro mugusi mindu noro musaka noyo ito tenite na robia tindi kwanjara nere binta kora lakini because yaro mugusi mindu sendio manga amule ko mwakere kure senge njono mugusi nje tiangu na tankonya abako kenda konya Bible ba yaba gusi tindi muntu UDA lakini because no mugusi abongo mwakere kura nanyo kwanjara na binta kora.
Thank you so much. Actually, ndugu Yane Sisa.
Check your private chat.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, ndugu Yane Sisa ayano montomya anaende ndochenga na mako wata mangana arenga maya asengencho kwa toteviri ne network litanga ninja ya usumbua na manyetenga na mako wata mangana maya inchireka mbiega. So thank you so much ndugu Yane Sisa ngolenga naye konyo tararua utarachangia kende yonsi megaiga wono ngolenga kiro muntu kerondigeretiga everybody has already has been given a chance na ndo kwanile secretary general na kwana kero muntu kwanile na kigeko garadina te banga Tomino Kengo. Just 1 minute. Actually, I'm going to give every body here na kina kana kijana mpole muntu ndika so studio akionye gotowete muna lafuna korna ko gotema gostoa konyo la tuasikire lakini rende naende ankio kande wono tuligere likulchinse moche tukugari asiti taike tege meronge bere gatusike kuruga tingangira na igorogalia secretary general onye konyi wete ndagete tokwane amangana national politics 1 second ntoli koiranera. So if you have a question, don't expect a response at this time. Oh no, you got to go to Purida and you watch. Secretary General, no, you
Yes, I'm going with.
Okay, we are on national politics. Just 1 point. So then, what you got to call the sister. Gamute sister.
Okay. Bueno. Chikurua se moyane.
Aha.
Ana ba minta se tuabeta. Ande na kwa nagente ekase chinse mchintangania kana chaka. Nto basa ko choro monto asengencho no yo minto to chole omonto uri uratokonye nalio abana baito abamama baito nechindugu cheito chirichire isiko gali aba bagosoma banyole ngai bagucha kwagamerera mambi te base goikanga ngabono igoto chole to omurai okogero uri gisepi enge kemba bono gwatigire ko bobna kemba kiri Kiamba gia ire kia tiga iru
omotubuka no gegoserera gokiji bono by the way ekero boraibu akore tuchinsemo chia engenga kia 2013 actually abakenya twakorete megoso nonye 2017 eyekogera bono iga tukori ebiara ekero okorigerera even national parliament parliament ya Kenya ekero ababunge babwata omuswada bwo kwementa omushahara. My friend ya Nchogu, hakuna mbunge hata awe mgonjwa huwa anachangia mswada kutoka kwa hata online. Lakini ikiwa ni mwananchi mafuta imepanda, njaa inaua watu, hakuna wabunge unakuta wako kampeni wanapiga makampeni pale. Hawatujali. Hao sio wale wabunge tunawahitaji. Torolenchera turakonyane obonyomba tutige buna nje kivyangu. By the way, let me tell you, nonye bakochikonyi bwe na baranyigonya anya no komputa barachi bambute. Mimi saa hii nimechaguliwa kufanya kazi as a security of Azimio team. Lakini let me tell you today, and I'm speaking from my heart, over president I will vote for Raila Odinga. But ya governor, mimi na vote by the Nairobi County. A governor, I'm going to vote for Sakaja na anatoka chama ya UDA. I don't look about the chama. Ni gonkurira lyo montori okorrekanura konya abandi. Puna bono, igandongra na gwe minta kwa nangchi about bobasi, nchoro mobasi, na onge boiro bobasi. Wanyora twaga keiro obule. Tuacha manoti, tuaira no obule, asenge ncho yaki. Intu abaliri. Mobunga tayo mate moliri. Bonsi pi nigo baraba ngaini. Intu abaliri. Ekero nyora ngaya Nchogu igo twakoete gasi etanya koreti na hande twaimoka twakoirani omata etogwa magoso. Omuntu gwata magoso ni intu. Kwa hivyo before hatujapiga kura, ndugu zanguni, dada zanguni, kitu ya kwanza sema hautapewa shilingi 100. Haufai shilingi 100.
Thank you so much, Secretary General. We'll cut you short because of the time. Next week again, we will be at the same place at the same time as usual. Now, usikose kuja hapa ndani because I know, as Secretary General, you have a lot to talk about. Happy day. Do you have anything to say about national politics? Really
Yes,
quick?
thank you, Honorable. Because we
Yeah.
don't want to waste it. Even
Yes,
a single minute. Ya inchege ntongo chikukuraga. Ige ntongo endelete kukura maiga naki. Gaki abantu bamintosi mwabita iskari asimwabita. Gaki tema kuchinji birengere lyasuri naki tochora omuntu omuyora atokonye. Tochora omuntu oyora aturuanirire gochibosio. Ebi nabyo ebiriro byane nkorera ase West Media naki toteme korengereri mono naki omuntu togochora inaki konyora turi obokonyi ayi naronda abatigere. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Toche n'abaswati baito barapenge batari kugamba mangana mange lakini babukwana obosemi bwoka. Thank you so much. Happy day. Tigangu ngira nense gaiga and say Bernard Ononga nkogolinga Governor Bernard Ononga. Do you have anything to say about national politics, please?
International ni brother na tebira uchene no secretary na tigambe brief. Inche president ya senge nchi kintu Raila akorete it was nonsense nande nkiangogeti kero ko omuntu nomination tutatageti abantu okurusi abagusi kwanza na aroi bateneina abange mono kwamanya kuimuka kwa abantu direct nomination nche security ya Azimio, but I will vote against Raila nande I won't vote for ODM. I won't.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much Bernard Ononga nkolengano uko na sababu zako za kusema hayo monto tayo maigo gochikokorwani gochikokobolikende Braden, thank you so much na na cover kwa awamu ya pili lakini nale watainga twasiekire oyo sieka murango yo igagenda nekifunguo ntomanye tingana kitogo cha gukora mbako so emega igakiagera mamake boys igasieka mamake boy sigasi ko kana neke funguo Braden tima ina kinko kokora lakini rende so ko chinchinse mochia YouTube galia otulikirenga na kigwa na kina na kinga na kilikuwa gwate tigango ngina ni muino galia se endugira ne sisa do you have anything to say about national politics chita kaibere chokaga Braden yo se kwa merelia na bona nyanga tu neke funguo aigo bona ikira yo norego Braden I mean sister.
Okay, njege tonda tebe ase national politics nara bere ngwakera Raila chikura kurna chagete gwaka chikura 2013 2017 edine liakana bonongo chi kumwakera chikura na bere ngo mubirifu ase bintu bire binge but unfortunately ntanya kanyore opportunity yakore torore bintu bya change you are got to you sala kole kinanya kore na this time I think kumwakera ande kura yane ne sababu mbwate kumwakera kura yane dina ebindi yanya gote na kole na bichange sababu kuma ete siasa Raila bere na bana inji ya msema tukara mange lakini yaika kusichikura chiko waru bindo byawe chindi maybe jaba rwemeteme kwanya kore this time abantu abange babere usba kumwakera chikura bande bare basuru jinji birengale batebiro bere airport igako pale tukune ne kwene na deep state patrende buna mwanya abantu mate na nayo tumie mbinu ya mokerengaki to konyoro ubugambyo buna bwo change utumie jinjira chinyinge onye injira ne onye wa minute igendo kelia minute ko tai kuruna jakete siasa ya nande na kia minute lakini ne mbinu aligiri rindara nyore keroge kiamanya uchinji bintu bia it's okay I will fight for him na asa mangana nomination ya yakoru arodi gato teba ni ekene nomination ni bwate mejando tali ODM yoka ya bwate mejando kero muntu na kero na baka na UDM ja bwate problem kero bantu ngorra barengi nande problem toko jitua tuara nomination nesenge njoko nyora na mugutwaru mugambi urumia lakini to gajinga pikano nomination kwa nyore opponent bako genda bakombo abantu bacha ba 18 ore ni kore le wiki opponent I mean wiki candidate ole wiki kwanya omuntu uri mwata geto iyeri that's why bajenjiji bakarana this time bakare consensus na bagambe bagariki bayiwane lakini to nyora sa yons pia banda bons bikiru mo bagwate interest ya bomanye e batage daba bunga bangi elinde bajiwa kali bintu bya buna bagarite buna batagete lakini onye go bili vedio mugambi gete uma to muntu na bagokonya still independent na bego kali gasa na bomu kumwakera chikura ndubwata abantu bale bonega bajorere n'ababungera yaki bajorere na independent but still no bale na no le mbona na botoko choro muntu ko independent so party the minute kendi nyonso kwa mi onye go bili vedio muntu na go believe lakini amangana na Nairobi yo governor inje na maoni ane umuntu natagete tanyori die chance sakaja neri sakara igate tu alete iru tali bugambia tagete agwono tima itigo sengoja kwenye sali oyo gojoro lakini diligo jagojora mundere onye go sali utige sali tinda timba rungi kira ni una kina na chore to muntu njikote ingu yeti ga chore no muntu mora kini timba leruo.
Thank you so much ndugu Sisa tigango kubeke on mute mode ega eli kiagererio giriko kumagagaria. Thank you so much bono manye tengo chukora gochia se katwe anye egentonkere kendi gyonsio correspondence kogaiga korua se secretary general korua se governor Bernard Nunga korua apide korua Sisa ntagete you combine everything then I guess you are going to be the last yeah, actually you're going to be the last person which kwali baga okwana abere so that we tokolera saiga abantu batimoke.
Thank you so much, Enchoku, for that opportunity. And I really wanted to start with Governor Bernard Onyekangwete. I really want us to be practical when it comes to politics, because Politics is about practicality. Politics is a game of chess. Politics is, no, that's all colleagues, there is politics. So if anybody checkmates you in terms of politics, you're supposed to bow down and accept that I've been checkmated, and let me accept. First of all, I want to talk about nominations because Bernard seems to have a very big problem when it comes to nominations. Awatebanga hiyo sio haki. One, there is nowhere in the Political Parties Act or Elections Act that says that when you come to a consensus is not a right or it's not the law. Because the only way people are nominated is one, through the ballot, secondly, through the consensus, thirdly, is through the scientific nature of the ground. The National Elections Board of a party can sit and agree whom to give a ticket, and there's no way you can challenge that one in court, because you've seen a lot of people saying that, you see, if at all you want to challenge a ticket in court, pray that you go to the ballot, because in the ballot you'll find lacunas in the process. But when it comes to consensus, hakuna vile utaenda kotini useme why did they come to this consensus to deny me a ticket? There's nowhere. You cannot challenge that one in court. And let me go secondly to what they were saying about mimi sipigi chama, ninapigia individual. Why do people go first to seek an elective post through a party? Because a party is much stronger than an individual. We've not seen any aspirant in Kenya. Show me one that ever started as an independent and finished as an independent. They first go to the party, then after being probably akiangushwa from the party, he comes to nomination. And if a person is stronger than the party, why can't they be elected as an independent candidate? It means that a party is much stronger than an individual. Thirdly, I strongly want to demystify the fact that Bernard still wants us to go back to those old days of being given money and handouts. If Simbarati, and I'm an ODM diehard, and by the way, you might be surprised that I'll even vote Simbarati in, or I'll vote Ongeri in, depending on that day, vile kutakuwa. If Sibarati is true to by giving in handouts and is a leader, can he give us his ledger on where he's getting money from? Because one, if at all omuntu otumire besa yano na encho kuno otumire besa yago tamaitia so uchikonyore besa ino ande mambi.
No, you
So
must
if today omuntu ochire okoire 1000, we do not want a philanthropic leader. Talinga esengenje njogo to kojo go to ebe sabono to elect as a leader. What if tomorrow deciding abono na atigire, because hakuna mahali tukupeleka kotini njogu na atebete ngo to alingeli bweli kayenga elibwe yingi yatenera. But if today, for example, as me Katwe, if somebody was to give me 1 million Kenya shillings vis-a-vis a job paying 30,000 permanent and pensionable from the government, I will go for the 30,000 permanent and pensionable for the government, because somebody will not have control over me. I have found a job, I have found a future. So if at all we are to elect leaders, Nando may accept 1,000 Kenya shillings. Omuntu yutigako ya assurance nga eliwe nako, because what you want is continuity. Again, is future nganaki leroke kwangelibu kaimambingo cha korusi. You cannot give me fish every day without giving me a way of fishing. You cannot compare Ongeri and Simbarati. Is one, I have seen it with my own eyes. I never knew Ongeri was going to become a gubernatorial it's in any aspirant. But when I was in Wajir, as full called Korofarar, deepest to the part of Wajir County, there is a teacher somewhere singing and being Ongeri agotanga onye tali Ongeri kangotimbu ati mushahara yongo na sabe loan na kora magandro nebone again to yo nango so abantu bamintu bagusira naki tiga kuligera besa for the day ligeria future of your kids. Abana baitu na butokorera. Nge koyeli buboniga bikaingo yerusi nandi. Thank you so much.
Hi. Thank you so much, Mr. Katwe. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Abantaba yako Iskogaria. Comment section, you guys have been so amazing. Mumeshinda na sisi tangu tulipoanza mpaka tumefika sasa hivi. So let me just go to Kijana Mpole. Kijana Mpole, we are crowning this, tunafunga. Do you have anything to our viewers? Do you have anything to say? I don't want you to go to politics. Do you have anything to our viewers? Kijana Mpole.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I have been following and thank you so much Katwe. Nimekuwa nikitafuta Katwe sana. Thank you so much. Sisi na wengine wametoka, niliona wakili na wengine wengi ambao wamechangia siku ya leo. It was amazing, na hii taarifa itafikia wale ambao wanahitajika, wale ambao wamesimama katika viti mbalimbali. Kwa mashabiki wetu, asante sana kwa kufuatilia kwa YouTube section, kwa Facebook na kuchangia comments zenu zilikuwa mzuri. Mi kwangu nasema ya kwamba wacha Mungu atupe kiongozi mzuri. Although lazima tukue na sisi tunaangalia ni yupi yule ambaye ako qualified na anaenda kuangalia watu wale wa chini kabisa. Sikupata kusikia watu wakiangalia kuna wajane wako wengi, kuna viwete wako wengi pale, kuna mayatima wengi pale, lakini all in all this politics. Siku ingine tutaweza angazia hizo zingine, nitaweza uliza Katwe maswali mingi, lakini kwa leo it was amazing. Wacha Mungu aweze kutubariki sisi sote tufike hizo nyakati, tuone tutachagua kiongozi yupi, tuone tutachagua. Thank you.
Thank you so much Kijana Mpole. Huyo ni Kijana Mpole, huyo ni mwenzangu hapa studio. Thank you so much Kijana Mpole kwa kazi nzuri, sababu umenisaidia pale nyuma and everything has been running great. Aminata, I don't want you to talk about politics because chapter ishafungwa. Do you have anything to our viewers? You can't even say thank you our viewers, we love you. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Brother Sisa, I saw your comment on a private chat, and I know next time we will revisit that, and the Katwe will come up and give us a direction on that. Happy Day, thank you so much because you've been a great follower. You've been great because you've given us support since we started mpaka tumefika sasa hivi. Now, let me say this. K-West Media family, K-West Media followers, K-West Media enemies, we love everybody. Sisi tunawapenda nyinyi wote. This program will be here. It is going nowhere. It is here for you even after politics. We must come here because we're going to do analysis. Our brother Katwe is there. We have our Wakili Ronald is there. You are great people. We have our great honorables out there ambao ni wa Kisii na wanaangania viti mbalimbali ndani ya Kisii na nje ya Kisii. So wote wako hapa, we'll be doing this every time we get a chance. So thank you so much our viewers from YouTube, we love you so much. From Facebook, we love you so much. Now kulia kofia nasema thank you na tunawapenda tu sana, na sasa tumefika tamati, tunasema musichoke, let us stand together and at the end of the day we'll be winners.
Ni runinga ya mtandaoni inayokuwa kwa kasi kubwa kupitia kwa vipindi vyetu vya kila nwe. Lengo letu ni kuhakikisha umoja kwenye jamii, kukufahamisha na kukupa burudani za kukata na shoka. Ungana na watangazaji wetu live kupitia YouTube na Facebook, K-West Media. First things first. Hivyo basi, God first. Ungana naye Kijana Mpole kwenye show Neno la Mungu, akuimarishe kabisa kiroho. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Ndio maana mtoto mrembo Amina anakuongoza katika kipindi cha usafi kwenye masuala ya family life. Mamake Boys Omonto Omurito yuko ange kabisa kukuelekeza. Fundi wa mitambo anahakikisha kuwa unapokea sauti na picha zisizo na doa lolote. Vyote hivi vinafanyika chini ya uongozi wake the CEO mwenyewe, Enjogu G for General. Usisahau kufinya kitufe subscribe kwenye YouTube K-West Media na kubonyeza alama ya kengele iliyo kando ili kupata notifications zote tunapoenda hewani au kuposti. Pia like na follow page yetu ya Facebook K-West Media. K-West Media, enda yenjogo, yani tumbo la ndovu, tunabeba mengi aise.